Hi, it's Melinda. I am super excited. I'm popping in a little bit early here. I am so fired up. I have a long list of awesome ladies that are coming on. I know I just sent a message and I'll be on in like 10 minutes, but I'm coming on to talk a little bit because I know you're really going to listen to who I have on. That's who you're coming on to hear, and that is so cool. So just if you're catching the replay. So what I'm going to be talking about, I put a big shout out to my tribe to ask them. I had this idea. Many women, and there's guys too, are stuck or they feel stuck in their abusive relationship. They feel like they have nowhere to turn, they have no place to go to, so they give up hope. They might feel that there's just no way that they're going to ever escape their circumstances, mainly because of finances. Finances is a big reason why people stay in volatile relationships. Now, this post today, this video today, and my guests are going to talk about home-based businesses. And this is an amazing, successful amount of ladies that just volunteered, said, hey, let me come on board and tell and share how other people can get involved. And not only that, many of them have either experienced abuse or some sort of trauma in their personal life, or they know somebody that's close to them that they love that has endured something that's just shattered their lives. They've seen that person pick up the pieces, or they themselves have managed to pick those pieces back up, to persevere and move on and to be just very successful. So right now, before I get everybody on, and I'm going to have Naomi in a little bit, I just wanted to do a quick bit of information so you can, I've got a list, okay? I made notes. I've got a list here, like sell your stuff. That could be old stuff, that could be new stuff. Children's stuff goes really well, games, and so on and so on. Maybe you can tutor. Think about what hobbies that you have. What do you like to do? Do you do flower arranging as a hobby? Would you like to do that maybe for weddings or big events? Photography, maybe you pick up the camera and you do graduation pictures, prom pictures, pictures for weddings, big events. Think outside of the box when we're doing this, okay? So it's not just these businesses. Maybe you're crafty, perhaps you sing, play piano. Think out of the box, okay? Maybe you're handy. Rent your clothes out. Man, if you can rent your clothes out, that would be amazing. If you are one of those people that have a lot of name brand clothes, maybe Prada, Gucci, and other ones, I'll be honest with you, I'm a thrift store girl, so I don't know the names, the big names. Well, you can actually rent out your clothes. I was just amazed by that. I think that is so cool. There's Fiverr, where you can actually, the website where you can go on and do like a little bit of freelancing there and put yourself out there to do maybe book covers, art, design. The list goes on and on. You can do editing along that line as well. Maybe you can do ebooks, cookbooks, journals, diaries, how-tos. The list can go on and on of what you can do, especially with that. Pet sitting, if you want to just stay in your area, there's a website called Rover that you can go to. They can help you. I don't know if they help you find jobs. I didn't totally research that, but it is called Rover. Or you just stick a sign at the local market or on your social media and say, hey, I will pet sit, I will dog walk. You can make a pretty good penny doing that. Open an Airbnb if you have a spare room. Perhaps your ex has saddled you with this big monstrous house and you don't know how you're going to make ends meet. But maybe you have a spare room. Maybe you have a house, like a grandmother suite or something like that on the property where you can rent that out. Maybe you have a vacation home. You can rent that out also for extra income. Data entry, again, writing, freelancing, be a YouTuber, blogging, a customer service representative. Many companies do offer this service, and you can find those. Just do a quick search. And I did find a big list and a lot of what I'm talking about right now on the Penny Hoarder. So check out thepennyhoarder.com for a more extensive list. They had, I think it was like 72 businesses that you can do and ideas. So they'll have more on there. You can create and sell courses on Udemy. I might be saying that wrong. Udemy. Virtual assisting, decorating, staging homes. Maybe you have a flair for that. Again, floral arranging. Maybe you can be a home companion, somebody that needs assistance, maybe getting groceries or just running errands. You can do that. Flex Jobs is a great website for this information too. Are you a cleaner? Maybe you can do some house cleaning, babysit. Try and think of things that are a little more different than what you're normally used to doing than like a 9 to 5. Something if you need to do something out of the house. Again, my guests are going to have some great information for you. And I'm going to throw Naomi on right now. And hold on a second. I am going to get Naomi on just a moment. And in between this, I'm answering some messages. So please, I'm not trying to be rude here. And we are going to get fired up. All right. Whoops. And let me get Naomi on here. Spelled that wrong. So let's go to my first guest. And I am so excited to have her, by the way. And I am going to throw you on in a second, Naomi. I'm sorry, darling. Let me get my notes here. I took some great notes. I'm going to get them found in just a moment. I've got everything all scattered all over my desk. I am so sorry. And, oh, here you go. Because I am really interested in what she has going on. So, hi, Naomi. I'm putting you on right now. You're
Hi. Hello,
Melinda. Thank you. Hi. Thank you for coming on. Taking time out of your Saturday.
Oh, my word. I'm so excited to be here. And I love what you are doing. And I love what you're up to, because I think we all have to be empowering women and linking arms. So kudos to you for all that you are doing. So thank you.
So tell me about this. I know you live, I've got your bio in front of me. You live in Minnesota.
Yes.
Okay. Well, how did you're a breast cancer survivor. Oh my God. And that's what intrigued me to you and kind of attracted me. You know, when you're on social media, you get attracted to these people. I'm such a geek. I am like, I know we would be best friends if I lived next door to you.
Oh, we would. And I can't wait to do my Facebook Live with you as well to really interview you for my own.
Oh, thank you.
So, yeah.
So tell me, how did you, I already know how you got involved, but for our guests here, our audience here, why don't you tell them how you got involved with this?
In regards to, tell me a little bit.
Into your company.
So I'll back up the train a little bit.
Sure.
Hopefully you can hear me well.
I can hear you
fine. I was diagnosed in December 2011, and that really changed the whole outcome of my life, because I had to really step back and learn to take care of myself, put myself first. And I had been an entrepreneur ever since I left corporate America. Prior to that, I worked for Maybelline for years as a category development manager. And then I had this brilliant idea that I had a side hustle before that was even a term way back when. I designed handbags. And so I was like, oh yeah, babies, and babies just sleep, right? So I was like, I can replace my really good income. And so these handbags, that was my side business. And unfortunately, Melinda, my baby came out and she did not know about what sleep was. But she did come out with, and I'm probably going to date myself here, Pat Benatar hair, like star hair. And so I started making hair clips for her. And we lived in the city of Chicago at the time, and people would stop me all the time being like, where did you get that clip? And so I totally pivoted and had a growing, expanding business. I sold to high-end children pet boutiques throughout the U.S. Wow. And then when December of 2011 hit, God had other plans for me. And you know what? I was blessed. I tell people all the time, I was blessed to be able to be diagnosed with cancer, because I now have helped so many women. I had 2 tumors. I'm very vocal about what I do. I educate people. And so my oncologist told me, after I went through all what I did, I negotiated. I did 4 rounds of chemo because I didn't want to do any. And after I was done, I was like, what's going to bring my cancer back? And he told me about a term called oxidative stress. Yet he could not give me any answers and like solid ways of like, what do I do about that? And he just said, don't get stressed and eat more broccoli. And so I was like, seriously? Yeah. And because I'm so analytical and I'm such a researcher and a doer, I started going down that rabbit hole. Like, okay, what does this all mean? And so I learned about glutathione, that we have these own antioxidants in our body, and that's why eating broccoli would turn these on. Well, then my best friend calls me and she's like, I found what we need to be doing next. And she's been an entrepreneur. She's ran a nonprofit. She was actually creating this amazing, amazing platform involving the Dalai Lama. Like, she's up to big things. Wow. And she's like, I found a company we have to be a part of. It's a publicly traded company. There is so much research. American Heart Association has actually endorsed, first time ever, a nutraceutical product, which means an all natural product. And so I looked at this ABC primetime report that they did, this company had done on them. And I was like, I'm in, because their flagship product actually reduces oxidative stress.
Wow.
Yes. So it was just like one of these things that when I saw the information, I'm like, I know I need this for myself. I know I need to share this with like everyone, because if you look and learn, oxidative stress is linked to over 200 chronic illnesses and diseases. So it's ranging from post-traumatic stress disorder, autism, cancer, MS, lupus, you name it.
Whoa.
Yeah. Yep. So it's really significant. It was with a company that people don't know about yet. So for me, being a marketing person, that really intrigued me, because I'm like, if I'm going to put my neck out there and do something, I want to make sure that, first of all, it's validated. And so it is. It's validated. You can go to pubmed.gov, which is where all doctors and researchers throughout the whole world go to do their research. So that excited me, and to see all these studies already completed at the university level. So I was like, I'm in, I need to know about this. I mean, I'm the youngest of 6, so my parents are aging. And if I can have something that's preventative to slow down the aging clock, I wanted that.
Awesome. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You know, I love how these things just, it's almost like magically when they're there when you need them. You know, you're at your lowest of low and you're just a little flustered and frustrated at how things are going. And then it's like God sends this light bulb there and this help. That is awesome.
Yeah. Yes. Wow. So that is one thing that I'm growing right now is it's a company that people can get involved with. It's a network marketing company. And what I love about it is didn't start out that way. It was a biotech company. And it moved into the retail model. And because this is such a brand new category, it didn't do well in retail. I mean, it sat there. It was fine. It was, $3 million a year. But because it's publicly traded, they looked at the executive board and said, what do we need to do to move this? Because we literally have a product that is going to change people's lives, and they need to know about it. And so they hired a consultant, and the consultant said, you got to move this into a network marketing model. Which, so many times people are like, whoa, network marketing. And the thing is, I think the consultant that they hired really understood where the direction of this type of business is going. And we see it all the time now, like how you were talking about Airbnb. People want to be a part of what we call the gig economy. Exactly. And that's a growing economy. You have Airbnb, you have Lyft and Uber, you have people now having their own stores on Amazon. Right. And, people want to have their own thing. And the days of having one income stream, I think, are gone. People truly have to have multiple streams of income. And I just feel blessed because this company is attracting very successful individuals. And so I get mentored by amazing people, cardiologists, pathologists, lawyers, doctors, jockeys. Like it's so much fun to be a part of this community. And it's really people that are up to big things in this world and very purpose driven. So it's attracting a different caliber of people. And that's what I really like. And it's not just, just stay at home moms, which I am, but I wanted, I miss my corporate lifestyle, meaning I like to work. I'm a hard worker. I like to brainstorm and be involved in a team. And so this really sort of brought everything to me, but still to be able to work from home and be here for my kids because I have 2 active girls. So that's something that's, really important to me. Gotcha.
And how has this, it sounds like it's really transformed your health.
Oh, it has. It has. To give you an idea, I was on a estrogen drug called tamoxifen.
Okay.
And I was supposed to be on that for 10 years. And unfortunately, like many women, the side effects are horrific. And I could not do it. I mean, it literally was killing me. I was forming blood clots. And my oncologist told me, and she said, I know you're taking a Nerf2 activator. I know that they're studying this. She was a researcher, and she's like, I feel confident in what you are doing all naturally. And so, we can't make any claims ever.
Right.
I will say, when Louisiana State and some of these other universities are studying it for skin cancer and everything else, it makes you realize the reason why they're studying it is because of oxidative stress. And that's what we can claim, is it will reduce your oxidative stress by 40% in 30 days, which is pretty remarkable.
Wow, that is pretty darn remarkable.
Yeah.
Is. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Wow, you just blew my mind. Now, I got to ask you, now, how does the biohacking fit into this?
So biohacking is basically you have the ability to change your gene expressions. And I don't think people really understand that. I think a lot of times people are like, oh, I've got bad genes, cancer or high blood pressure runs in my family. Well, what they're realizing in a lot of things is there's only 5% of our genes that are coded. And the rest, we have the ability to change it through a growing science called nutrigenomics. And that's using plant-based and food-based to actually change our gene expressions. So that's really exciting. And right now I'm actually going back and getting certified in an international wellness program through a great, great program in the Netherlands. And it's all about the new sciences of nutrigenomics and epigenetics. So it's really exciting.
That is so fun. Oh my gosh. Well, if somebody's interested in connecting with you or finding out more about the company, can they just go to your website that I have down here?
They can. And also they can reach out to me on Facebook. I'm a public page, so they can, friend request me. They can send me a private message. And if you have any other questions in regards to preventative health, breast cancer stuff, I also run vitamin C workshops, which is something I'm really passionate about, meaning that I feel like women need to have a good dose of vitamin C, Melinda. That's community connection, conversation. I want women to collaborate more, just like what you are doing right now. And I truly want women to learn how to make their own cash. And so I'm doing those locally in Minneapolis, but I will be doing them online as well. And it's giving the women tools to have in their toolboxes. So they know how to do like a little bit of social media. They know how to, explore what they really need, health things. Because I hear a lot of times people say, oh, I'm too busy, to eat healthy. So I'm like giving people tips and tricks to be able to have in their toolbox.
Oh, that's helpful, because I'm not one of those that can creatively make something on my own. I don't know why I'm like that, but I need to have somebody show me, okay, here's a recipe. How do I do this?
Yeah. And it's one of those things that I'm just blessed to have such a great network of people that are, tons of health coaches, people that have different online health businesses as well. Also just letting people know, like I met with a woman today who runs an amazing nonprofit. And I was like, all right, you need to know about Fiverr. I think you mentioned that earlier. And some of these little tips and tricks and like Canva, just, especially as we're trying to do our own businesses or just even helping around for the PTA, like these tips and tricks as women, it's just, if we can help each other out, that's what I want to do.
Exactly. And also, what are some perks then for joining, besides getting in better health, for joining?
Making money. So right now, especially you want to look for any company, if you're looking to make a significant income, you want to join an opportunity that has not hit momentum. So that's one thing I tell people, if you want to make significant, like life-changing money, legacy money, you got to look for that. If you're just looking for some extra, like, I want to cover my products, there's those companies out there, and that you can do that in our company as well. So that's a great thing. You get to be your own boss, but you're not by yourself. The company as a whole, we truly work together and collaborate, and it's cross-cultural too, meaning even if you're on someone else's team, they have this environment that we are all at one for the company, which is really unheard of, which is really, really nice. So there's lots of benefits, obviously the health benefits, the personal growth benefit, the people that you will surround yourself with. I feel, that's where for me, it's fun to watch people join my teams and see their just self-development happen.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's awesome. And When I first started doing like home parties and such,
Yeah.
literally I would have to take my inventory and pack it in the car the night before or frantically the day of, and go to somebody's house like an hour earlier. And now we have this wonderful world of social media where you can just go ahead and click a button and say, hey, here is my newest sheet of sales and so on. This is what you can get. And
it's amazing. So nice to be having that virtual. And that's one thing I liked about this company. I didn't have to have any inventory. So I don't have to stock anything. So that's really nice, because a lot of companies, you have to have all this inventory. Nope, it gets shipped directly from the warehouse, and you have your own website, and you only pay for your website one time, where some other places you have to pay like a monthly service. You don't. So it's really easy to get involved, and the support that you will have is like no other support that's out there.
That is amazing. Wow. Oh, I'm excited for you and for this.
Well, thank you.
Now, you did, we were talking about giveaways, and I didn't mention that before, but you did mention that perhaps you would give away in a biohacking essential kit?
Yes.
Okay. And how does someone get in touch with you? Did they go to your website?
You know what? I haven't given a ton of thought. I will have to like figure out how to do a drawing. When you said that, I was like, I don't even know how I'm supposed to do that. But yeah, like maybe all the people that comment or reach out to me, then I'll just put them all in a bucket and
there you go.
Do it that way. Or I know you can do it online now, like where it's a special thing.
Exactly. And, I like to do the hat, because then we get to sing and dance. I have my family sometimes pull a name, so we make it a family thing.
But yeah, I would love to give someone some biohacking products so they can actually see, feel, and touch them.
Oh, that is awesome. Oh my gosh. Do you have any final thoughts or tips or suggestions?
My whole thing is, let's live a preventative lifestyle. It's not that difficult. Truly start to care for your health, because if you don't have your health, you have absolutely nothing.
You are exactly right. It is so very important. It really is.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, you've just opened up a big world to me, honestly. And I know I've seen your posts, but hearing you talk about it face to face, virtually, of course, that just is phenomenal. That's awesome.
Well, I've been so thrilled that you asked me to come on. So thank you so much. And I know you have a whole list of people. So
yes, I'm excited. So I'm waiting for my next person to come on. And I'm waiting to see who that is. She can come on anytime.
Oh no.
But we'll figure it out.
Okay.
So thank you, Naomi, for visiting with me and chatting and just being amazing by giving your Saturday up. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so very much.
Well, thank you. God bless you.
God bless you, and you enjoy the rest of your day.
All right.
I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.
All right, that was Naomi, and I have my next guest coming up soon, and she should be on any time. So she had some great information, so I hope you caught a lot of that. And by all means, please reach out to her. She is just phenomenal, a woman on fire. All of these ladies are. And I am waiting to see who my next guest is. Let me look at the list here. I am waiting. We'll see who pops on next. So she gave some great ideas about, let's see, I didn't mention Uber. So those are, I'm just asking my list here. I have a little list here of all the other ladies just to say, hey, are you coming on? I want everybody to have their time here. And I know we just had someone come on. Let's reset that. So I am just waiting for the next person to come on. And this, again, is so very important for me to reach out to other survivors, other victims, to know that they are not alone, that they can definitely, I'm going to go ahead and invite them again to this broadcast, that they can definitely survive, that you can definitely just carry on, and you will get through this. It's going to be hard. None of this, leaving your abuser, is going to be easy. And I am going to be sharing another video about that. It's going to be called the 2-Year Crazies. I'm not going to share any more than that. You're going to wonder, what the heck is she talking about? But that's going to be coming up later this week. I had one of those brainstorm moments. So again, we're just going to go ahead and keep talking here. I'm waiting for someone else to hop on and see who's coming on next. Okay, I am waiting for Miss Lisa to come on in. I don't have any elevator music, guys. I'm sorry. So this is live. These things happen. These things happen, and so we're just going to roll with it here and just wait for my next guest to pop on in. So again, I did mention that there is Fiverr, Uber, as Naomi had mentioned. And I think my next guest is coming on now. Nope, that's another one. It is another guest, but I'm waiting for Miss Lisa to come on in. She should be on soon. So bear with me a second. And there is another, like a little banner that I'm going to have to create a little bit later on. So bear with me as I go through that during that time. And these things just happen. Well, let's talk about the 2-year crazy while I'm waiting for Miss Lisa to come on. So what do I mean by the 2-year crazies? The 2-year crazies. Now, I first heard about those from Mr. Awesome, my husband. Then he was my boyfriend. He told me when we first started going out, he's like, you know what? I'm kind of holding you back. I'm just thinking that we're kind of friends here because you're going to go through the 2-year crazies. I said, what the heck are you talking about? I got really offended. And then he's like, look, this is what happens. Men, women, after they separate, when they break up from a relationship, especially a long-term relationship, they go through this period of time that he goes, I like to call the 2-year crazies. What happens is you kind of just let everything all out. Things are crazy with that other person still because you might be going through that maybe housing, who's going to have the house, who's going to have the kids. You might be fighting, bickering back and forth. On the flip side, you kind of might want to do a little bit of revenge. So you go bar hopping. You might just get a little wild. You might get tattoos. You might just go and off to another state and just do things that are a little bit more out of the ordinary for you that you wouldn't normally do. You might be a lot more emotional, break down, crying, get angry, get a little flustered. Your emotions are going to be really heightened. They're going to be crazy. Hence the 2-year crazies. So with the 2-year crazies, what you want to do is you want to heal during that period of time. You can go out and do a little partying if you want, but while you're doing all of that, all that exploring, all that expressing yourself, all of that healing, do that. Read some books on self-improvement. Read some books on how to maybe understand what's going on with your situation, whether it be abusive, or maybe you just had a bad loss. Maybe you lost your partner. Maybe it wasn't some divorce or breakup. Maybe it was just something, I'm sorry, sad to say, something devastating. Whatever that was to you, for you, think about how you can improve, how you can heal. Join a support group, join an online group, something of that nature as well, to try and get some healing that might help you during this time. You will, in 2 years, I promise you, and he was right, in 2 years, you will look back and you'll be like, holy cow, that was nuts. You might be looking for housing. You might be looking for a car, a job, something of that nature. So I am thinking that's something you might have to do. So it's a 2-year crazies. I know it sounds a little nuts. So I'm going to look for my next guest here. I'm just going to have somebody pop on in and bear with me a moment. And see if I can get her on. Wait for my next girl. So we're running a little bit behind now. So I just put a shout out to say, hey, come on. Now, while I'm waiting for my next guest, I did have Angie was supposed to come on. And unfortunately, Angie Kilborn, she wasn't able to. She is an Avon representative. I am going to have a PDF of all of these wonderful ladies' contact information as well. They'll be on here. So Angie, She sells Avon. She couldn't be here today. And then also Juliet couldn't be on as well. And Juliet is with Rodan and Fields, but their information will be, I'm going to have a little handout here that'll be available. I'm going to say later on tonight, if you're interested in that, by all means, email me here on this page and I will get that off to you. I'll send that to you in an email. It's just going to say side gigs and to make extra cash. And it's going to say that because in case somebody is in a volatile relationship, you do not want your person, your partner to see, hey, it's about abuse. What are you looking at? So it's just going to say side gigs for extra cash. It's not going to give anything away, so you don't need to be worried that, oh my gosh, I don't want my partner to find out that I'm saving money for this. So please, honestly, I don't want to do anything that's going to endanger you or put you in harm's way at all. So that is not the purpose of this. This is to help you to get some extra cash so you can get to that next level here. So I am just waiting for somebody to pop in, but I am going to go with my next guest. I am going to go with Miss Lisa here. Hold on a second. I'm sorry, Lisa. Stacy, how about let's go on right now for you. I have Stacy Lawson. She is just an amazing lady, and she is with Thrive. Have you heard of Thrive? Stacy, I got you on. How you doing, girl?
Fantastic. How are you?
Yay, I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it.
Very well. Thank you for having me.
Yes. And you are a mom of 5 and look fantastic. And I've seen you transform, girl. I have seen this amazing transformation. It has just been phenomenal.
Thank you.
So how did you get involved in this?
My girlfriend Brooks, who I've known for 22 years, she reached out to Jeremy and she said, this was Facebook message. She just messaged, said, I have some stuff I want you to try. I think it can help you with your pain. Jeremy has terrible back pain and leg pain, and he's got all of these things going on. And she said, I think it could help you, overall with your issues. And he's like, sure, let me, I'll try it. So she sent him a 4-day trial. And in the 4 days, obviously it did not fix his pain or any of his other serious issues. But what he did with this was an amazing amount of energy. And he felt great. So we jumped in and ordered a month supply of Thrive. And when it came in the mail, I helped myself to his stash. So I started taking it because I've always been a supplement junkie. I have tried vitamins and supplements for 15 years. And so I'm like, I need to try this stuff.
Awesome. And I've seen the transformation, and I know you were doing keto there for a while and looking amazing. And then all of a sudden I came to church one day and you were just like this waif of a thing. I could probably blow you away with one breath. But
thank you.
Your energy, I've seen you buzzing around. Your energy is just like through the roof.
All day, every day, until about 8 o'clock at night, and then I'm ready to go to bed. Yes. I have so much more energy than I had before Thrive. I was a tired mama. I would drink definitely a pot of coffee in the morning by myself.
Wow.
And then I would crash in the afternoon. I'd feel terrible. 1, 2 o'clock, I'd be ready for a nap. No energy the rest of the day. I was crabby. And now totally different. This is all day energy. I'm motivated to interact with my kids and do the laundry and do everything. I also work full time. So I run his business during the day and I run mine at night, and I feel like I have energy to do both. So it's good.
Wow. I'm tired just listening to you. And now I see you with these patches. So it's not just a supplement you take. I see you and some of the other gals with these patches on.
Right.
So how does that work?
Okay, so Thrive, it's actually amazing. It's brilliant. It's actually 3 products in one. So as soon as you open your eyes in the morning, you take you take 2 capsules, and then 20 minutes later, you make a small protein shake and you put on your patch. And the patches like slow release vitamins and energy throughout the day.
Wow, that is so neat.
So it's 3 ways of getting nutrition into your body. There's a lot of people that I know have issues with absorption.
Okay.
I have a couple of ladies that have had gastric bypass and they just can't absorb nutrients.
Okay.
And it has helped them so much. I can't wait to do a Facebook Live with this one lady who had that same issue, and she's literally thriving, and it makes me so happy.
Oh, that is amazing. That is. So tell me about the company. What are the perks?
Okay, so the perks of promoting.
Right.
Notes for that. Let me get to that.
You go ahead.
Okay, so it's absolutely free to promote.
Okay.
You do not have to buy into this company. You get a free website that is amazing. You do not keep an inventory or a stock.
Oh, that's nice.
Not at all. Your personal product is free. As long as you have 2 customers under you and not 2 new customers every month, and it can be the same 2 customers. As long as you have 2 customers, your product is free.
Wow.
So I've been thriving for free for 3 years.
Awesome.
Yes, so that's super helpful. You don't have to have parties. It is commission based, obviously, but the amazing thing about that is it gives you unlimited earning potential. So it's all up to you. And you don't have to be good at selling. I am a terrible salesperson. I would sales, seriously. But all you need to do is care about people and listen to them and be interested in health and wellness and helping them with their health, because Thrive can fix a lot of things. I'll tell you that. You know, energy, not sleeping well, what am I thinking? Digestive issues, you know what I mean? Constipation, or this stuff works for that. It boosts your immune system. I'm hardly ever sick. So I have a good friend that she's taking it, and that's one of the things she's noticed is that she has not been sick since she started thriving.
Wow.
So yes, so that's also a good thing. The other things, let's see. Did I mention you get free product? I did.
Yes.
Okay, so there are, if you're promoting and you earn them, there are 3 lifestyle getaways, three all-inclusive getaways per year. Pretty exciting.
That is.
The next one is to Jamaica, and I definitely plan on going to that one, and there's definitely qualify for Jamaica. Another amazing perk is once you reach the 2nd level in the company, 2nd from the bottom,
Okay.
The company will pay your car payment. And for most people, that your car payment is your 2nd biggest expense in your house. So your mortgage and then car payments. Lavelle will pay your car payment. They will pay $300 toward whatever you're driving now. It doesn't matter. Or if you decide to upgrade to a luxury vehicle, they will pay $800 a month.
Wow.
So, and you can use that toward your car and insurance. You don't have to have an $800 car payment. I mean, that sounds insane to me. I would never have an $800 car payment, but it could be your car payment and your insurance. They give you $800 for a new car, a new luxury vehicle. So, so that's pretty amazing. And that is attainable. That's the level in the company I'm at, which is 12K. And if I can do it, anybody can do it.
And you know, I actually, without knowing I know pretty much about the company because I see your posts. We're buddies there. But what really got to me was there was a post. Unfortunately, we had a death in our area. There was a lady, and it turned out she's actually one of the representatives. I don't think she's under you, but she is with the company. And her team and the company pulled together, just because it was a death by her husband. They pulled together and they helped out, and I'm getting chills just talking about it now. And it just really spoke to my heart. That meant a lot to me as a survivor, and you don't see that often. So that just really says a lot about the company. It really does. It spoke to me. It really did.
Yes, that lady was from Colorado, and her husband did murder her and her daughters, and this he did step up to help them out, definitely. And the amazing part about this is her business did not die with her. her business now is everything that she's making still goes to her family. So her dad are still collecting a paycheck. And so I just went to Thrive Palooza, which is the annual convention. Her dad, her brother were on stage, and they recognized them for her getting she reached the level of 200K, which is the top in the company, doing really well, and they are still benefiting from that. So that's amazing.
That is amazing. That speaks a lot about the company. It really does. And again, I've just seen your transformation and Jeremy's transformation. It's just mind blowing. It really is. Oh my gosh.
My favorite part about it is I have this whole new group of positive, encouraging, uplifting friends. And honestly, in years past, I was honestly surrounded by some Debbie Downers. Oh. And now I don't do toxic people. You know what I mean? I just,
yes.
And I'm positive, and I surround myself with encouraging people. And Thrivers are some of the highest energy, most positive and encouraging people I know. We never badmouth other companies. There's other health and wellness companies out there that are doing a great job. We never, ever badmouth other companies. And I have family members who, do other companies, and ladies that I just love that do other companies. I am constantly liking their posts. You look great, girl. You know what I mean? Supporting other people. Just because they don't do my business doesn't mean I need to be negative toward them or to put them on ignore. So I don't know. Thrivers have taught me that you be positive and encouraging and uplifting to everybody. So I love it.
Yes. And I think that's something that we should all do. I mean, I don't wear makeup. I don't do a lot of different things. And so I like sharing posts from other people, or if they've got an event going on, I do like to share that myself. It's all about rising us up. We're all in this as a community as a whole. So, I mean, small business. Yes, definitely. Oh my gosh. Well, so if anybody wants to contact you, they can go through Facebook for Stacey Lawson, or your website here to order.
Or I'll give you my cell number real quick, 219-313-7508.
All right. I hope you got that. Do you have any closing statements? Any closing information you want to?
Oh, yes, I do. Hold on. Yes. So one thing that we found out at the convention that we just went to, Thrive Palooza, is that the company is launching CBD. And I'm so excited about CBD. I have a lot of friends that are selling it, and I am so supportive of them because this is an amazing product, and I am just giddy that Lavelle is getting into the CBD business because it's going to be amazing. So the product that Lavelle just launched is CBD skincare, which I'm so excited to get on that. And they promise us that they are rolling out a whole line of CBD this summer. And I'm excited about that because I think everybody's going to be using CBD. So they will be buying it from you, right?
Oh, that's awesome. That's amazing. That really is. I didn't even know it was that versatile that you could put it into skincare. I mean, that shows you what I know. I don't know much about any of that sort of stuff. That is amazing. That is so cool. That is very good. Wow. And how has this... I mean, I know it's affected your health very well. And it just, so your income in the home, you've seen just a substantial amount of good flow?
Yes. You know what? This is not one of those things where you can post on Facebook once a week and make $1 million. It is very much, you get what you put into it.
Gotcha.
And 100%. If you would work this like an 8-hour-a-day business, you would definitely get paid like it was an 8-hour-a-day business. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You have to put in time to make any money in this business or anything else. So yes, absolutely.
Oh, awesome. That is so super cool. Wow. So if you want to contact Stacey about the Thrive and her business, that is awesome. Wow. So they can get in touch with you if they'd like more information. And again, you can pretty much set your own hours then. It's not like you're not punching a clock. You can do this,
exactly.
When the kids are in bed.
That's exactly right. And that's what I say. Like I said, I run another business during the day. So I take care of his business during the day. And in the nooks and crannies of my day, I do my Lavelle business. And so what I tell people is, they say, oh, I don't have time to do that. I don't have time to do that. Go ahead and look at the screen time you have on your phone. You can check that out in your iPhone. What is your screen time? You might as well be making money, because Facebook scrolling does not make you any money at all. You know what I mean? It's full negativity and makes you want things that you can't have. So you're coveting. You know what I mean?
I do.
Happy with my house and my couch and my dog and everybody else's has a better life. So why be on Facebook doing that when you be helping people and making money? So that's how I feel about it.
Oh, I love that. And for me, that's Instagram. I go on Instagram and I see these beautiful pictures of these stage-looking houses. Even their chickens look pretty. It's like, my chickens don't look like that. They're not wearing tutus or anything.
Yeah, it makes us all want Chip and Joanna houses, and we just don't have them. So
exactly. Well, thank you, ma'am. I appreciate it. Did you have anything else you wanted to add?
That's all I got.
You're all good. Awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming on. I appreciate that. I really do, for taking your time on a Saturday. I'm going to head on over to my next guest. Thank you, ma'am. And thanks, Stacy. If you need to contact Stacy, go ahead. Her website's there. Also, you can friend her on Facebook if you'd like as well. Thanks, Stacy.
Bye. Thanks.
All right. So I am going to take my next guest and have her come on. And that was phenomenal. I mean, I have seen Stacy just transform, and it's just been an amazing transformation just to see her, just like Naomi. It's just phenomenal to see the impact that these businesses make when they first start and get involved in them. It's just phenomenal. And I can't say enough about them. Yes, they are both different businesses, but it's just amazing what a little bit of side money can do for you, how it can help bring income into your family. And speaking of which, let's talk about jewelry. I love jewelry and also some other fun things. So let's have Lisa come on. Hi, Lisa.
Hi, Melinda. How are you? Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you just fine. Wonderful. Can. Oh, I'm so glad that you're here. Thank you so very much for coming on today.
Sorry for the delay. We've had a few things going on this afternoon, which is one of the reasons why I do what I do, for flexibility.
Oh, no worries. I had some craziness go on myself, so I totally get that. So my goodness, so why don't you tell me, how did you get involved? I know how you got involved in this. Again, I have your bio, but why don't you tell me how you got involved with this?
Repeat that. I didn't hear you.
Oh, how did you get involved with Park Lane?
I'm having a hard time hearing you.
Oh, no. Can you hear me now? How did you get involved with Park Lane?
For some reason, I cannot hear you, and I don't have an earpiece. So I'm just going to talk, if that's okay with you. I have no idea if you can hear me or not, but I think you can. So my journey in the fashion industry in general was about 15 years ago. I kind of call myself the drab to fab girl, but I ended up partnering with a clothing line and just recently left that brand last summer to do accessories. And the reason that I did that is because I really wanted to be able to touch a lot more lives. I've always believed in dusting yourself off, pulling yourself together, and I've also know the power in team building. And with my former brand, I wasn't able to do that very easily. So coming over to the accessory space made a lot of sense. And then partnering with the brand that I'm with, which is Park Lane, I just love their programs. I love the fact that I can offer something to pretty much any style. Jewelry fits everybody. There's no size issue. And I love that they always have a sale. But what is the most important thing that I've been enjoying, again, is the team building aspect. So that when somebody comes to me and has a specific financial need, or they just want to get out of the house because they've just been kind of cooped up, maybe they've been staying home with the kids for a long time, or they just need some social interaction, we can pretty much give them something to start for very inexpensive. And in fact, they don't even have to invest a whole lot of extra money when the line, evolves. If they have to add product, they can earn that free. So I love being able to empower not just women, we have men on the team too, to make a difference in whatever they need to do for their families, for themselves, and pulling themselves together. I think it's important for women to put themselves first. Self-love, just taking care of the self is very important, because if you're not doing that, then you can't take care of everybody else.
I agree.
And you're going to talk to me, and for whatever reason, I still can't hear you, which is a bummer, because I heard you a minute ago.
I was going to get a piece of paper out and start writing on it. I'm sorry, you can't hear me.
Interesting.
Yes. Oh, no.
I'm going to hold you to my ear, and I can hear you now. Maybe you can see my earrings. Oh, we're learning a lot from this, aren't we? Well, do you have any other questions for me before I take up too much of your time while you look at my ear?
How can someone get involved in your company if they'd like to?
Okay, well, wow. Are you over there laughing, Melinda? It's very easy to get started. Obviously, I can put a link for anybody that would be interested, but literally you just order, you pay whatever entry-level amount you want, whether it's $99 to $29, or we have even a bigger investment, and then they automatically give you a website, and then you can order whatever jewelry you want to get started. I am here for support. I do this full time, and I always tell my team I'm here for your success, because when I help you get what you want, usually I'm getting what I want. So very easy to get started. And I do a lot of online business too. So for those that don't necessarily want to leave the house, although I feel like that's a really important part to do, you can do it online, and it's very easy to do that. Oh my goodness. Clearly I'm not on my computer. I'm on the phone in the lobby. My husband's doing some shopping before we go to church.
I'm glad that you took your time out of your Saturday. I really appreciate that. We'll have to do this again sometime.
Absolutely. I've really enjoyed following you, and I really enjoy everything that you've got to say when it comes to moving forward from domestic violence situations. As you know, I'm also the executive director for a nonprofit, and you and I have connected on a whole nother level with that. And I just think that what you're doing is amazing, and I thank you so much, because it's not easy to do.
Thank you. And Lisa is with the Little Black Dress Society. And if you're in Texas, by all means, please get in touch with her. It's with Lisa Jackson, and they can friend her. You can friend her on Facebook too, but look up the Little Black Dress Society on Facebook. They do have a page, so you can get in touch with that page too as well. And she is just phenomenal and has such great drive and support for victims of abuse. And I just thank you, Lisa. I really am so thankful to have met you. And thank you for your time. I will let you go, because you're going to make me giggle again.
That's my plan. Thank you so much. I can't wait to watch the replay of all of this. You guys have a great afternoon.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. So here comes my next guest. And this is Lupe. This is a friend too. And many of these friends I have known, excuse me, I'm a crier when I laugh. So many of these friends that I have on my page are, of course, personal friends. We were in high school together, so I'm not going to date us, but let me bring her on. And of course, let's put you on here. There you are. Hey, girl.
Look, so good to see you.
And you too. You too. I'm so happy that you took your time. Well, thank you for taking your time on a Saturday. It's beautiful. We don't have any rain.
No, finally, we had a terrible storm come through last night and all yesterday. So It's sunny out today, unfortunately for us too.
Yes. So you have been with Mary Kay, oh my goodness, for so many years, and I've seen you rise. And that has been so fun to see you make this from the bottom and just up to where you are now. And I've got her bio. And again, I'm going to make that into a PDF that will be available for all of my wonderful guests. You can grab that later. Just send me an email. But tell me your story. Well, I already know it, but go ahead and tell the audience your story.
Okay. Well, I had been working for an environmental company very diligently, long hours, giving them my time and away from my family. My children were younger and I was married. And after 8 years with them, they decided to let me go. Just like that. And then soon after that, my husband decided that he no longer wanted to be married. So I was divorced with 2 teen children who are now my adult babies. And I had attended my sister-in-law's Mary Kay debut. She was, it was her first pampering party. And I was there and I love the products. I have been using them over the years. And my mom turns to me, she goes, you know what, you just lost your job, you need extra income, and you lost your second income from your husband. So she goes, I know you'd be amazing at Mary Kay and you love the products. And I'm like, Mom, why don't you do it then? She's like, no, because you're going to do it. And I'm like, okay. So I signed up that night. I came in with a star consultant order because I knew I was going to work this as a business, not as a hobby. And I knew that I could make immediate income because we make 50% of everything we sell.
Wow.
And so we don't have to wait for a paycheck or somebody else to say, okay, you're going to get paid bi-monthly or once a month or bi-weekly. We can set our own money aside by making 50% of, then that's just one way of making money with Mary Kay. So I was like, all right, not bad, not bad. I can do that. And so then the next level, of course, with Mary Kay is by team building. So, and that is sharing the opportunity with many women. And we do have men in our business, very successful men as well. But Mary Kay was founded on God first, family second, career third. And was, thank you. And well, that was one of the reasons I loved it too. One of the many. And I was like, you know what, this is really good. And I can share with others my story. And Mary Kay is so much more than lipstick. It is an opportunity to be in what we like to call a pink bubble. And that is no negativity, no Debbie Downers. We come, we celebrate one another. We are lifting each other up. We praise God because, during my time of loss with my marriage, I struggled. My faith was there, but I was still struggling. Like, how could this happen?
Right.
Mary Kay has brought me back to even have a stronger faith. And I'm sorry. No. I always get emotional at this part. Because a lot of people have such a misconception that, it's just makeup. It's just a lipstick. No. We provide so much more for women and self-confidence. My confidence, after my divorce, it went downhill and I was not feeling really, really good about myself. But being surrounded by such positive women and women who are just pushing you to go up, not down, not talking gossip, just a positive atmosphere, just lifted me up, and I felt my shine come back, and just my light was there, and I'm able to bless other women. And I've had a couple of men on my team with the same opportunity. And I just like to get that out there, that it's not just makeup. That's the bonus, because we also sell skincare, of course, because without skincare, your makeup will just not look very good on you. We sell body care, fragrances for men and women. We have products for teens, young women, a little bit more mature women, and then men. So Mary Kay has so much to offer, and I know you've seen a lot of my pictures and my posts at my Monday success meetings, and it's a lot of fun. And we do a Cadillac dance where we call it the Mary Kay Zumba. Not as much exercise, but just enough to get going. And we just have such a good time, and it's all positive. And we can have women that are all here in San Antonio, but we're friends, and it's not like, oh God, I can't talk to Susie over there because, she might settle my customer. No, we know so many people who are not related, and throughout the states, we don't have boundaries or quotas. So, we're not stepping on anybody's toes. There's only room to grow.
Oh, I love that.
It makes me happy. It's my happy place. Monday nights with my director / national sales director. It's amazing.
And it shows you love what you do, and that's what it's all about, finding that thing that you love. There's so many people struggling for a purpose, and wow, you just shine just talking about it. You have this glow about you. You do.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness.
I love it. I love it. And I just want people to understand it's not just selling lipstick. It's really not. It's really like, it's a support group. Mm-hmm. And I'm not sure if you're aware, but because I know how close domestic violence is to your story, right. Mary Kay has charitable foundations where we donate $3 million every year to domestic violence shelters.
Wow, that is amazing.
I just got the chills.
That is awesome. That is awesome.
Yes, and then also with our charity foundations, we have donated 1.2 million or more every year to end cancers that affect women.
Oh, that's amazing.
And then we've just picked up human trafficking as a new charitable foundation.
Oh, wow.
So there's so much more. We've been around for 56 years for a reason.
Wow, has it been that long? Oh my gosh.
September will be 56 years.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Do you still do a lot of home parties, or do you do anything virtual now?
I do virtual. I do online parties. And if I were to mail you like sample skincares, we can do a Zoom or a FaceTiming, and I can walk you through it. So no matter where you are in the United States, I can definitely help you. And once I become that director, I can go international.
Really? That's awesome. That would be amazing for you. Oh, wow. So what kind of perks? Like, let's say somebody just came and said, hey, I want to get involved. So what happens? What comes to that?
Excellent. I can set up a small schedule appointment, and we could chit chat. Let me find out a little bit more about them. I can send them a link to fill out an application. And then we have a Mary Kay University that they can do online to do at their time. They're flexible whenever they can, while the kids are asleep or at school or the hubby's at work or whatever at night. We like to say people time is from 9 to 9. So if you want to work from after 9, though I have a lot of customers, if they have a last minute need. I have an elderly neighbor who calls me at midnight. Hey, Mija, I need my night cream. And I'm like, I'll be right there in my pajamas. And I'll go run it to her.
Oh, that is so cute. Oh my gosh. I can remember my mom having a party a couple times and just seeing, now this is what I remember from Mary Kay for me, just seeing all these ladies around, sitting in chairs, and everyone's got these masks on and they all look ridiculous and kind of scary. But they had fun. And I'm dating myself, back in the 70s. But I mean, that's when I remember that. And just just the camaraderie between these ladies. And I don't remember the rep, of course, back then I was only 7 or 8, but they all look like they were having a good time.
It is. And we have a new improved mask, and we can mask for men as well. I've got my dad, my brother, my son. I've got everybody on my family on the mask, and they love it, and friends and family, of course.
Really? Now, see, that would be a picture to see some guys with that. Yeah.
I have some.
Wow. Wow. Now, do they still have the pink cars?
Oh yeah, the Cadillac is like, we have 4 levels of cars that you can earn.
Oh, really?
One as a consultant, and then different levels as a director. And then when you made it to the pink Cadillac, you're awesome. Well, anytime you get a free car from Mary Kay is awesome, but that Cadillac, everybody stops you and like, hey, girl. And my national, though, she drives the pink Escalade.
Wow.
And she gets to drive that for, her lifetime. So she's doing amazing.
That would be, now that would be so cool.
It is. And let me drive it. We did a scavenger hunt as one of our fun events, and I got to drive the pink Cadillac, and everyone even are honking at us, and we had these really tough biker dudes that were like looking and waving at us. We're like, yeah, we got the pink Cadillac pretty bad.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that would be so fun. Oh my
It's a blast.
gosh. Now I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you. Let me see. I'm going through your bio again. I kind of made a mess of everything. Now you said here about whoever signs up to start their business by May 15th will receive a free satin hands. Ooh, look at that.
Yes, actual size.
Wow, that's big.
Yeah, just my thank you gift for signing up. And it's only $100 to get started, and you get a $400 retail product plus all your supplies to get you started. And you're not in this alone, because of course you get me. And then I come in your starter kit.
You don't do dishes or something, right? No cooking, no cleaning, just makeup and so.
Yep, that's it. Feed me though. You can feed me. I love food.
Well, that's awesome. That's awesome. And that's so important when you start out this type of business, to have that support. It really is. And somebody as such as yourself, you're so enthusiastic and charming. That makes it so much more easier and enjoyable to do something like this. That really does.
Yes, and Mary Kay actually is for every type of person, whether you're the shyest introvert to the most outgoing, because there's even more outgoing than I am, all the extroverts. And you don't have to be a salesperson. We do not want salespeople, because that comes across as, everyone's like, oh, the used car salesperson. Like, no, that's not the case. We're like, we want to empower you. We want to enrich your life, and then have girlfriends for a lifetime.
Oh, I like that idea. Wow. Oh my gosh. Well, you're giving me a lot to think about. I'm thinking I might hit the mask sometime soon.
You got my website. You got my number.
I do. And you will find her information again if you reach out to me, and I will have these bios with all of this great information, so you can contact and reach out to these ladies. So you can friend them on Facebook, or just call them, go to their website, order some information as well. And do you have any other closing remarks you'd like to add before I get on to my next guest?
No, I took up some of your time, so I'm sorry.
You're fine. No, you're fine. You're fine.
I just, I'm offering this opportunity to anyone who's looking for either extra income, who does want to do it as a hobby. No one has to say you have to do it as a business, but, there are those of us who definitely use this as a business. And, you do it on your time and interact. Like, look, right now I'm at my brother's surprise birthday party. He'll be here at 4:30. So I'm trying to get this done and get it word out there for others. Just, just work it when you want.
That is awesome. And again, like my other guests too, you get what you give.
Exactly.
So, put yourself out there. Oh my goodness. Well, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much for putting this together. We appreciate you and love you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. You enjoy the rest of your day. Have fun at that party.
Thank you.
Bye.
Have a good one. Bye, hon.
All right. So I'm going to move on to my next guest. And just a second. So bear with me a minute. I will have my next guest on in just a second. So bear with me again. I've had some fantastic guests, so I'm hoping you are getting something out of this. One of these companies might be just for you. If you think about it, just give yourself some time to see what will work for you. So I will take, let's see, I'm going to have my next guest come on, and that's Alexis. And if you've seen this interview when she comes on, it's Alexis. I had her not that long ago, Start with Lemon. Oh my gosh, she is amazing. Gave us some great tips too about essential oils with doTERRA. And by the way, I want to give a quick shout out. I've got a super bracelet on. You can't probably read it in here. It says Brave. I wear this when I do speaking. Not this, but I made myself a spoon bracelet. And I just want to give a quick shout out to Tickle Bean. They are at the shop of the Country Bumpkin here in Rensselaer. I've got these groovy little earrings. They're dandelions. I love them. So thank you, Tickle Bean. Thank you for customizing my Brave bracelet. I'm very happy to have that. And let's go with Alexis. Hold on. Here she. Are you ready, girl? Here you come.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh, so good to have you. It wasn't that long ago that we had you on, and thank you so very much for coming on and spending your Saturday with me.
Oh, yes, of course. I'm so excited. I could talk endlessly about doTERRA, so I'm happy to do it.
Awesome. Awesome. Great. So for those that didn't catch the interview last time, that's fine. She can share. How did you get involved with this wonderful company?
Yeah, so I have been using essential oils for a while. I used a different company before and wasn't really involved on the back end side of the company or anything. And then a friend of mine started introducing me to doTERRA, and I didn't think that it was any different of quality-wise or company-wise or anything like that. And the more and more I learned, I just called her one day and I was like, I'm struggling as a health coach to make enough money. I need help. I need support. I need community. And she's like, Alexis, we have to do this for you. And so then I used doTERRA oils and instantly saw a difference. And then the more I've learned about the company and I've gone to some of their events and I've met the founders, I fall in love with it more every single day. And every time I talk about it, I just get so excited because it's so service-minded and it just aligns 100% with everything.
Oh my gosh.
So I love it.
Oh, I do too. I do too. And I do have the, oh gosh, what is it? I can't remember what I got from you. I just got something. I can't remember what it was, but I have something and they're calling it that of course they can't say that it cures cancer, but it's something to help with those that might have those issues. So I am using that product and I can't remember, it escapes me right now, but I love the products and the Deep Blue and some of the other ones that escape me right now. But just, they have so many great products. They really do.
They do. And everything is essential oil based. That's obviously where we, start. And then everything is third party tested and those test results are released, which if you're worried about quality or exposing them to your kids or your pets, or making sure that they're effective for you. I found them to be the most effective because they go through such rigorous testing and they're also sourced in the place where they're naturally found, which makes them even, more potent and stronger and going to be, again, more effective. Because if you're going to spend your money on something health-wise, it better work. So
Definitely. And they have more than oils. Is that correct?
Absolutely. Yeah. So they also have supplements, which I love. They are so life-changing. And then they also have essential oils in the actual supplements as well. And they're all food-based too. No synthetic chemicals, toxins, any kind of thing like that. And then they have skincare as well, which I love. They don't have any kind of makeup, but they have eye cream, they have face masks, they have body butter, they have all kinds of things like that, again, infused with essential oils. And it's just feels so luxurious.
I love that. That is so neat. Oh
Absolutely.
My goodness. So what are some perks of joining?
Yeah. So the thing that I love a lot about doTERRA when I was deciding to incorporate it is that you can do whatever you want. So a lot of companies, you know, you get a starter kit, a marketing kit, right? And for some, that's really great and important. But with doTERRA, you join, and the only upgrade you do as an advocate, it's called a wellness advocate, is that you put in your social security number or your tax ID if you have a business, if you want. And that's just so they can pay you. So there's no difference in what you get versus what everyone else gets. So you can start at $35, which is just an enrollment fee for a year. And I know people who have started making money and not having oils yet because they didn't have the money to purchase any oils yet. Or you could do a $2,000 kit and get all of the oils that you want.
Oh, that would be fun.
That would be so fun. If I had $2,000, I would get oil as well. That's one of the things. And then what I love is that they have a couple different ways to get paid, but the two main ways are, it's called fast start bonuses, and you get paid weekly for those. So 20% off of anything that people order in the first 60 days that they enroll, which is really great, so that, you know, you can start seeing that money come in really quickly. Every Thursday that comes in. And it's all, and then you get paid monthly as well. And it's all based on the amount of time you want to put in. So there's no scripts. There's no, this is a set amount of hours. There's no minimum you have to hit, or, you know, you're out of the company or anything like that. If you want to, you know, enroll one person a month, you can. If you want to enroll nobody for the month, you can. If you want to enroll 100 people, you can. So it's all based off of how you work, how you run, how it fits into your life, into your business, into, you know, what you have going on. And everybody comes with a different story or angle or, you know, passion that they have for it. And you know, you can talk about PTSD, you can talk about anxiety, you can talk about non-toxic living, you can talk about being a mom, like whatever you want to do, however it fits into your life, that's how you make it work. And then, of course, you get me, and you get an incredible team. They are so amazing. I have weekly calls with everyone, and I stay up past my bedtime for these calls. And I'm so grateful. And it's also international. So you can travel and do it. My mentor, she is in Singapore, and I'm on calls with people in Hong Kong. And yeah, we're just literally all over the world. And there's such a variety of ages too. So it's, you know, suitable for literally anyone 18 and up.
Wow, that is so cool. And I know you get a website with that.
Yes, you get a little link and you get to customize it. You can put a picture in there, a little bit of info about you, and you can send people directly to that link so that when they order, they're on your team, you're able to move them around. And then, of course, you know, you get the commission, the 20% off that.
And I like that.
Yes. 100%. And honestly, that really, really adds up. You know, if one person enrolls with $100 kit, you get $20.
Wow.
Right? And you do people at a class or whatever it is, and, you know, you've got $100 in your pocket, and you can do that as often as you want. That's the beauty of it. And there's so many people to look at, and so many. I think one thing that's amazing about doTERRA is that I went to an event where I was with a lot of the top people. I was in Mexico, and it was an incentive trip. So people who were top enrollers. And it wasn't about how much they made. It was about, you know, how many people they enrolled and how many people they got ordering monthly and how many lives, you know, they were changing. They got rewarded for that. And these people, I realized they were just so normal. I was expecting them to be something really special. You know, these people are millionaires I was hanging out with. They make over $1 million a year, and they were just really super normal people. And a lot of people come with, actually, some of the top people have come in such intense debt and worked so hard because they wanted to get out of that. And then, you know, of course, also spread the message that doTERRA has, you know, of natural living and, you know, being able to help people with plant-based medicine and all that kind of stuff. So there's just so many motives, and whatever your why is, that's okay. And we're here to like support you through that. So.
Oh, that is awesome. That is awesome. And they've been around, I'm sorry, I don't remember. How long have they been around? They've been around for a while.
Yes, it started in 2008. Okay. So the some of the founders came from Young Living, so they had some experience before, and then started in Utah in 2008. So we are the number1 essential oil company in the world in terms of like growth. We've reached over, I think it's $6 billion in sales, and like there's 7 million people are customers, and it's a lot, and I know people think, oh, it's oversaturated. That's not even, there are 8 million people in, New York City, right? Or in Manhattan. Like there's such an opportunity, and everybody that I encounter, I'm like, you need oils, whether it's for your stomach, your skin, or, long-term health, for chronic illness. Like there's always a need. And it just, again, comes from a place of service instead of selling. Right. And the great thing too, is that with doTERRA, I don't have any of the products. I don't ship products out to people. People get their own accounts and they go and order themselves, which is great. So that you don't have to, if you don't have a large space or a large home, or don't want to carry around a bunch of oils because they're heavy, then you don't have to, right? People get their own accounts and their own orders, which is really nice.
That is nice. Way back, probably before you were born, I was a representative for a now defunct company. But when you had your starter kit, it was for like gifts and tchotchke things. It was a huge box. And if you had somebody come under you, they shipped that box to you. And it was huge, took up room. So I love the fact that, hey, it's all virtual now. I don't have to have a storage room for my stuff.
Totally. No, you definitely don't. I have my oil shelf, and it has a shelf with extra oils that if I want, that I've gotten over time, that if I want to give away as incentives or whatever, I can. Or, if someone enrolls, I can ship an extra lavender to them or something. But other than that, everyone gets to, order whatever they want themselves, which is really nice for you. And you're able to kind of track that as well to, really keep up with what people are doing. So it's amazing and makes it a lot simpler. So again, if you're traveling, if you're busy, if, you don't have a lot of space, this is totally perfect. And I've also taught classes. Really, the center of doTERRA is about education for people. It's not about a bunch of hype or, things like that. It's really about educating them, because once people see the power and the effects, they're like, I have to get my hands on this, right? And then you can teach a class with literally probably 3 oils.
Really?
That could be all you have at the class, and you could teach about it.
Wow.
So again, that's what I love, is that it's so customized to you, and what works and everything like that.
Oh my goodness. That is amazing and awesome. Wow. I really like that. And if anybody wants to get in touch with you, they can visit your page.
Absolutely.
At Facebook, Start with Lemon, which I love your page. You always have so many neat things you put on there, and beautiful pictures, by the way, and you make me hungry sometimes.
Oh, good. Visit my page, send me a message. And again, too, if people are not sure, you don't have to. The only difference between you being able to earn a commission is you put in your social security number. And at any point, if you decide, I don't want to do this, you can still order as a customer, right? There's no issue. No and you can come back to it at any point, which is amazing as well. So if people are unsure, or they're like, I kind of want to test this out before I just start telling everyone to use them, you can just become a customer, try it out, order whatever you want. I'll help you come up with what makes sense for your specific issues, conditions, goals, things like that. And then maybe down the line you say, okay, now I got to really tell people about this. A lot of people have said, and I feel the same too, like I have a moral obligation to tell people that how powerful this stuff is. But, if people are unsure, they can totally start just being a customer, and then can, move on from there and incorporate it into their business.
And that's why I love these, all of you ladies coming on. You're so passionate, and you are your best advertising billboard, because Absolutely. You use the products, you know what you're talking about.
Totally.
You walk the walk, you know what you're saying. If you wouldn't put it on your body or use it with your family or friends or whatever, then why bother? But you are definitely a walking, talking billboard for this company, and you can definitely tell that it's worked for you. It really has.
It has. I love it so much. I even have I got my monthly order box here, and I'm going to do a live unboxing it. And I'm so excited because I've been desperately waiting and running out of things. So I've been to wait for this box. I was so excited it came today.
That's going to be so much fun. Are you going to do that after this?
Yes, I am.
Oh.
Yeah, I paid. You can check it out too if you're interested.
I'll have to see the replay, but yes, and that's going to be on the Start with Lemon page. Oh, guys, you got to go to her page and see that. I'm excited. I've got a few more guests, so I have to stay here, but that's okay.
Yes.
Awesome.
Absolutely.
Awesome. All right. And is there any closing remarks you'd like to add before we zip on the next person?
No, everyone can just send me a message. And again, you know, I'm here to support you wherever you're at, whatever your goals are. Again, whether that's just kind of want to test it out for yourself and start living more non-toxic and healthy and, you know, improve different conditions and things like that, or you're wanting to go full-fledged with the business and start running, I'm ready to run with you. So I'm happy to meet you wherever you are.
Awesome. Yay. Well, thank you so much. And get to that unboxing. And if you're watching, please get to her website, her site on Facebook to check it out. Oh, I'm excited. I can't wait to see the replay of that.
Yes, I'll tag you in there so you can make sure you see it.
All right. Thank you, honey. You have a great rest of your day. Bye. All right. Well, we are going to pop in with our next guest. Thank you so much for sticking around with me. Haven't these ladies been amazing? They are just so cool. So let's see who the next person is. We are going to pop on. And just bear with me a second. We've had some last minute adjustments, some technical issues. So we are just kind of bebopping around. We might have to move things around a little bit. I might have to move down a little bit more on my schedule if the next person doesn't pop in. And we'll just send her a message. This is live, guys. This is what happens when you're live. Things happen, and that's okay. We just kind of roll with it and see what pops up. I am just so tickled at the outpouring of support, the amazing enthusiasm that these ladies have for their business is just so cool. It really is. It's amazing. So I think I'm going to have one. Hold on a second. I already know who I'm having on next. I just want to make sure she's ready. Let's see. I think she's ready. Okay, she just needs a few minutes and we will have her on. I am going to have Miss Ashley come on soon, so bear with me a second. Now, I've got the privilege, I asked everybody for like a short bio. Now, the bios, guys, the ones that they're sharing, they're little, they're just a brief one, but each of them have some story, and as you've seen from my previous guests, they have some amazing story that came with it for why they started in this business, how it's transformed their lives, how it's made such an impact and difference. I have one gal, by the way, her name is Tracy. She is with she's with Family Heritage Insurance, and unfortunately she's having some technical issues. Tracy is amazing. She is a mom of 7 kids. She's been making some big money through the insurance company. She said she recently, on her biggest day, wrote $23,000. Her biggest week was $26,000. She's gotten paid $10,000 a week for a week of work. It varies. It pays very well. She's looking to come on soon, but again, she's trying to get some technical issues there. I am going to put up her information real quick. Again, she is having some technical issues right now. She can't come on. I might work her a little bit later, so we're going to see what she can do to come on in. So please bear with me a second. Again, she... She will try and get on, but I'm going to have Ashley come on. Now, Ashley, her story, it just, I'll be honest with you guys, it brought me to tears, her bio. And I know her personally. She's my little sister. So when I read her bio, I've known a little bit about what happened, but I'm going to let you talk with her, let her tell her story. So let her come on here. And by the way, I'm so proud of her. She's amazing. So hold on. Let me have her come on in. Hey, hey girl. This is my baby sister. This is Ashley.
Hey guys.
And Ashley, I am sorry I didn't get your information up. I still have to get your contact information up.
That's okay.
I will probably be typing. You will see me typing in the banner, so bear with me while I do that. Ms. Ashley Orndorff, coach. I love that.
Yes, yes.
And you can find her on Instagram too. And that's miss.ashley.o on Instagram. I'll put that up in just a second. So let me go ahead and do this. And while I'm doing this, ma'am, do me a favor. And can you share your story? Like I said, you made my eyes leak yesterday. You really did.
So first of all, Mel, thank you so much for letting me come on here. So as she said, I am her baby sister. So this is probably a little hard for her, just because my story is not an easy one, you guys. So I'm shaking.
You got this.
So as she said, I am a Beachbody coach. I basically help people with their health and wellness, but my story has not always been one of health and wellness. In fact, it was the complete and total opposite. So for most of my life, I ate like crap. I treated my body like crap in every way possible, meaning like I didn't get into good relationships. I didn't love myself. I didn't eat well. I just didn't like working out, even though our mother is a health and fitness coach.
She is.
Ironically enough. But I wasn't good to myself. And so I got to this place where I was just not well. I just hated my life. I hated where I was at. I just wasn't happy. Nothing would bring me happiness. And so I cried out to God, and I was just like, what am I going to do? Like, am I even meant to be here on this earth anymore? Like, why am I here? And I'm trying not to get emotional.
I know.
And I just was like, I just need a sign. Like, give me something, anything, literally anything to show me that I have some type of purpose and that I'm greater than what I'm giving myself credit for and what I've been doing for myself. So I was on Facebook, and this woman who I've never spoken to in my life basically was posting on her Facebook page about this challenge group that she was starting on Facebook. It was all going to be online. She was going to give us workouts. She was going to give us meal plans. If we wanted, we can get some shakes to help us. I have one here, actually. But she was saying, we're going to give you recipes, and we're going to give you this community of women that are going to help uplift you and all of the things. And I'm just like, that sounds really great and all, but like, what's the catch? I didn't believe it. So I was like, wait a minute. Like, maybe this is what I've been waiting for. I've been doing things on my terms for so long. I've been eating like crap. I've been treating my body like crap, like I said. So why not just give it a go? Like, maybe this is God telling me that this is my time to try something different, right?
Right.
So I was like, all right, lady, how do I start? What do I do? She gave me like the starter package. And she was like, pick your program. Like, do you want to do a 21-day program or do you want to do an 80-day program? And I'm like, well, shoot, let's go. The longer, the better. Like, I'm just going to go full in because I've done it my way so many times. Why not? And so I started this 80-day program, and I was doing really well. Mel can tell you I was really big. Like, I was really unhealthy. And then I kept going, and I kept working out, and I was eating all the right things and going into this community on Facebook and chatting with people about my journey. And then about halfway through my journey, and this is where trigger warning, this is how I deal with sexual assault. But about halfway through my journey, I went on a date with this man who I thought was a friend I had known for some years. And he ended up sexually assaulting me in my own house, in my own bed. And Mel, don't start.
I'm going to try not to.
My entire life flipped upside down to the point where, like, I wanted to die. I really wanted to die. I thought that my life was going to be over if I took it or if someone else was going to. And I lost all of my power that day. I've always prided myself on being a pretty strong, sassy woman. And after that, I changed completely. Like, my work, my coworkers noticed it. My friends noticed it. Everyone noticed that I just was not myself and that I wasn't okay. And it got down to a point where one of my family members actually asked me, like, hey, how's your workout thing going? What's going on with you? You look like you lost a whole bunch of weight. Are you still doing it? Because you haven't been talking about it. And I'm just like, yeah, no, it's great. It's fine. It's wonderful. And then I realized that I was lying. And that's not the type of woman that I wanted to be. That wasn't the type of character that I wanted to have. And I had a real honest, raw conversation with myself. Like, are we going to really take our life? Are we going to let this be the end all be all? Are we going to let someone steal our power and keep it and not move forward and make something out of your story? And so this is where Beachbody comes in for me, is that I finished that program. And I lost a lot of weight. I gained a lot of muscle, and not even necessarily physically. I mean, yes, I did, but more so mental than anything. Like, I became so much stronger mentally, and I didn't do it alone. And that's the best part about this company. And I preach it to all of my guys and my girls, is that, you know, had I not had this company to press play and push me forward and teach me about my own strength and how I can sustain my own strength mentally, physically, whatever, then I mean, I don't know that I'd be here talking to you guys today. Honestly, I don't. Okay, that was a lot.
You did it. You did. I'm so proud of you. I am so proud of you. You did it.
Thank you.
You did it. I love you.
But now, so fast forward to today. So it's been a year since I've been assaulted. It's been a year since that journey. And I have completed several other programs since then. I have gone on to build a business out of it. I actually was afforded the opportunity by the person who signed me on to basically help teach me, mentor me, and show me how I can use my story and my journey to help other people. So it is literally my job, you guys, to help empower other women who have been through crappy situations.
Yes.
Yeah, who have been through really crappy situations that feel really hopeless. And it's my job literally to show up. So every day I get up, I drink a shake. Shakeology it's fantastic, full of tons of superfoods that keep me going. In fact, our father, who is on and off pretty ill,
yes,
I've got him drinking our shakes now too, because there's so many.
Awesome.
Yeah, because there's so many superfoods and nutrients that you can't get in regular food. And his doctor has told him this is really helpful. You should keep doing this. So I'm letting all of this positivity into every other area of my life, and I absolutely love it. And so this business I don't do full time because I do have a full-time job at a world famous museum here in Chicago, but I do it in the cracks of my time. I've built my business an hour a day, and I've met crazy amazing people, and I continue to learn more and more about myself and my growth mindset every single day, and I teach it to my gals and my guys, and I can't get enough of it, you guys. Seriously, I can't.
Awesome. And like my other guests too, I love the enthusiasm. It just shines on through. It really does. I love that. And I've seen the transformation. And that's what the fun thing is about doing this with all of these ladies. Yes. Just seeing the transformation and what these companies do in their lives. Yes. It's just literally, it's amazing. It really is. And you being my sister and seeing you just come alive and how this has impacted you. And it just seems like it's made you so much stronger. And, not the muscles, girl, but it's made you so much stronger. Ooh, show up.
Right? No, it has. It has. And I've been watching the other ladies go. And I think the one thing that I think is so cool about all of these companies, right, is that each and every single one of us can take away something that means something to us. So while Beachbody means the world to me, it's literally saved my life, you guys. While that means the world to me, it may not mean the same to you, or, right, Mary Kay not be the same to you, or Thrive, or whatever the case is. That might not work for you, and that's totally okay. But these are awesome options, you guys, that you can have to start a business in the cracks of your day, or, to work on yourself. You don't even have to use this as a business. I didn't at first, but I've gained such wealth in community and in myself that you can gain that in any of these, but definitely mine. This is a lot of fun.
So let's say somebody's interested in joining your group, or maybe they want maybe they want to join your team. I mean, is that the same? If they join your group, do they have to join the team, or they can join your group, or how does it work?
Yeah, no, that's a great question. That's a great question. So if you want any info, you have my email. You also have my Instagram, which is where I primarily do most of my business. But because if you are watching this video today, I'm actually giving away some really cool stuff. So for the first 5 people that contact me, you're going to get some portion control containers, and I will literally teach you how to eat proper portions. And we don't cut out anything. So we don't cut out carbs or anything like that. If you do, that's on you. That's fine. I'm also going to be giving away some pre-workout as well, which I call it Boost Juice. If you ever look at my Instagram, every morning I wake up and I do a little dance and I drink my Boost Juice and I get myself all ready for the day. Give me a nice little extra boost and we can take that away, as well as some Hydrate. So Hydrate is basically like Gatorade, but it's way healthier for you. In fact, I'm giving it to our nephew, Dominic, whenever he does his karate or his sports, just because it's a healthy alternative. So if you sign up with me within the next 2 weeks, I'm going to give you 25% off and some gifts.
Awesome.
You can be a part of the team. Anyone who signs up for anything, I call you my teammate. We're best friends. We're accountability buddies. I'll hook you up and I'll be your best friend. You can have me in your pocket, literally. I'll be there for you every step of the way, helping you out, answering questions, all that good stuff. So 25% off next 2 weeks.
That is awesome.
Because if you don't mention Mel, then I'm not going to know that you saw this.
Ha ha. Yes, you got to mention Mel. All right. So also, let me see. I've got my questions. Oh, so what are some other perks then for working with the company?
Oh, girl. All right. So it really depends on what level you're on. I think like with a lot of the other businesses as well, you've seen that there's some levels to it. What you get in is what you get out. So if you only work 1 hour a week, that's fine. If you want to work 8 hours a week, that's fine. 20, whatever you want, you will get out of it. There's income that comes with it, obviously. But there's also really, really other great perks too. So they just did a trip, a cruise to Mexico.
Ooh.
Yeah, they just did a cruise to Mexico for all of their top teams that are making super huge splashes in the industry. There's a trip to the Dominican Republic later on this year.
That would be so fun.
Right?
Yes.
In July, I'm actually going to one of our big giant conferences. And because of the amazing work that I've been doing, I've been afforded the opportunity to train one-on-one with one of our favorite super trainers. So it's one of the best trainers there is. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Sean T.
Yes.
Yes. So I will be meeting him and working out with him and learning from him so that maybe I can become a live instructor. This is like our mother. Do some classes. So I'm really excited. Tons of perks. And then also you get to work with me. So like what?
Why not? Hello.
But no, you get a really great sense of community. My girls, we literally wake up every Monday through Friday, work out together via a platform sort of like this. Every morning, 6 o'clock in the morning, we have our Boost Juice, we have our shakes, and we talk for a little bit, and then we do our workouts together, and we push each other. So if we see somebody struggling, we're like, come on, girl, you got this. Like, you can do it. And I found that I've gained such a sense of community in these people, maybe even more so than in my friends that live around me, which is
wow.
Kind of cool and also kind of like
that happens. No, that happens.
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing and healthy. I'm so much healthier than I have been in God forever. I've lost a ton of weight and I feel good. Like I genuinely feel good all over.
And you can tell. You can tell. You can tell. I mean, it does show and it shines on through. It really does. And you're welcome. And I'm not just saying that because you're my sister. No, seriously, it really does.
I appreciate
it. It really does. And also just a quick thing, and I'm just throwing this out at Miss Ashley. She has no idea that I'm mentioning this. I want to interview her so she can share her story again at a different time. And not only that, we'll hit on some homelessness too. As well. So she'll be sharing her story sometime. We'll have to set a time together, whether she's at my kitchen table or whether we do this again sometime when she's got time, because you have a busy schedule. So
I do. I have a busy schedule. And like I said earlier, I've got a crazy life story. Like statistically, I should not be here right now. And that just shows me that like God has a plan for me. And maybe it is this. Maybe it's to get on this platform and show you guys that like you can do anything that's possible, or what's possible in your head. You can dream whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. You can get out of whatever situation that you're in. You can literally live the life that you're obsessed with. it's going to take some patience and some steps to get you there. And maybe I can help you with that. So
see, now that's a teaser for next time, guys. And your time is up, Missy. So
right.
I'm going to move on to Miss Michelle. Thank you. I love you. Thank you for sharing. Have fun.
Bye.
Bye. All right. So I'm going to bring Miss Michelle on, and bear with me a moment here. Are you guys like as excited with all these wonderful ladies? I hope you are, and I hope they pumped you up to, just reach out to them, find what clicks for you, and just start a new journey for you. I hope you've been inspired. Now, hi, Michelle. Michelle is awesome. Hey, girl.
Hey.
Hi.
How are you? This is a new experience for me. So I'm out in the parking lot of my church.
So, I love the tree behind you.
Isn't that gorgeous? I found it. There's so much going on at this church right now. It's a huge church, and we rent a space from them, and we had to move to a different spot anyway. But so I'm like, let me go outside. It's beautiful out here in Michigan, and it's a little chilly for those who aren't used to the north, but yeah, I love it. So thanks for having me. This is super exciting.
Yes, thank you for coming on.
Yeah, so I'm not sure where you want me to share, but I, like the rest of them, have a really, really long life story from I shouldn't be here either. I should be, according to doctors and all that, I should have been dead at, a very young age. And then I should have been dead again a couple more times with, with health challenges. And unfortunately, I grew up with a mom that, she's a prayer warrior, and she just really encouraged us to look outside the box, and I don't think she even realized what she was doing. But
really?
I noticed too in my bio as I reread it, it's like, what did I send you to share with the ladies that are joining us today? And I didn't want to paint a picture of I've been married 24 years and it's been this fabulous journey. My husband and I still are in huge struggle in our marriage, but I've determined that my marriage doesn't define the person that God created me to be. And it also, I believe too, that each one of us has our own life journey, our own life struggles, our own battles, our own victories, our own gifts and talents. Each one of us, none of us are the same. So some of us choose to stay. And now I'm not saying stay in something that's physically, detrimental to you or your children, and you can reach out in that area. But I'm just saying to be encouraged if you have decided that, you can have victory over anything that comes along your way. Because if you're a believer, if you're not, and we can talk about that, but if you are a believer, you have the victory of Jesus, and you can overcome anything and everything. And it's who that person is choosing to partner with. And when I started to make that mind shift, I've noticed my husband bringing a Bible out and reading it that my one daughter gave him years ago.
Wow.
So it's just, that mind shift that I can be all things through Christ who strengthens me.
Amen.
And that's how I choose to live. But I'm with an organization called Young Living. We are not just essential oils. We started out as essential oils. We are a seed to seal company. That means perfection of creation in a bottle. And
I like that.
And I'm all about, using what God created for us to use to live a preventative lifestyle. So what I do is I coach, I teach and train. I just share what's worked for me and what's worked for friends around me, based on a natural living. And I help people from right where they're at. But I also like to really encourage and promote people to find something that is going to generate a residual income. Gone are the days when we can work a job and work that job till, we're retirement age and then retire with a great pension. We haven't had that in years. A lot of, even our parents never received that, even if they did work a job for many years. So I'm also a big advocate and encourager of teaching and training what that looks like, what that business model looks like for women. I have about 560 people in my organization right now. Some of them are just, and I say just, but some of them are just on the wellness journey where they're just deciding to replace all the toxins in their home, because Young Living does provide even makeup. Even the makeup that I wear is 100% mineral. Doesn't have anything in it.
I didn't know they did that. That's neat.
Yeah, so we have everything from kids products to animal products to baby products to, so my health care. So like I was saying, I've had physical challenges. I'm always looking at diets and different things that I can make and drink and, stuff that's natural that I can use to prevent my body from, I've had major blood clots. I had a stroke when I was 21. So we're talking some serious. So yeah, so that'll be another day, I guess. But yeah, just don't sell yourself short, because, God created each one of us for the purpose intended, and he's wanting to walk with you so that he can bless you with the things that you need to be a blessing to other people. So yeah.
Oh, you just gave me the chills. Yes. Yeah. Yes.
Any questions?
I love watching you. Michelle, if you friend her on Facebook, she has got these super cute and super funny sometimes videos where she shares not only her products, but just like random things that happened to her. You were at, was one of them, you were at a tire store or you're getting your car fixed. But I love how, and also your messages that you spin on are so positive and uplifting too. So you got to friend her. I mean, all the ladies here are amazing. You got to friend them all. Michelle has got some awesome stuff, great stuff on there.
So, when you position yourself like that, I don't remember which tire thing, because I am random. I'm a squirrel kind of person. But that's part of my personality, and it's what makes me versatile. So when I was in a tire store one day and I ran into this girl, I wound up, before the half the day was over, I wound up driving her somewhere to get away from her abusive husband. I just met her at the tire store. So it was just positioning myself and allowing myself to just be led by the Lord, and knowing I'm totally safe because he has positioned me there to do that thing. And I've been in touch with her a few times, but it was, and it doesn't mean that we have to, live life for the rest of our life with this person. It's just being in the moment of the Spirit and letting him flow and letting him do what you're willing to let him do in your life. So yeah.
Yeah, and sometimes, we are, I don't want to say we have blinders on, but sometimes we get to that point where we're just like, I can't do this anymore. If there's somebody up there, not that I'm trying to make this into the religious thing.
Oh, sure.
As you all know, this is important to me. But, sometimes we go through life and we just feel like giving up. So again, this is another reason why I've got this going on. So people can be uplifted and say, hey, there are some options up there for jobs out there. This is working for these ladies. They're hustling. Look what it's done in your life. And I'm so glad everyone shared so many wonderful things. Now, what are perks of the business?
What are the perks? Oh my gosh. Right. So the coolest thing, what I like about, and what I promote about finding a residual income, you want to find something that people are going to buy on a monthly basis or weekly basis or whatever, hopefully monthly basis, that they're going to use all the time. So you can pick items. You might be passionate about, something else, but is it something that they're going to buy on a regular basis?
Right.
Because that's what creates the residual income. So I have replaced all the toxic chemicals in my home. Not that I had a ton of them, because I was using some, I've been doing health and nutrition for at least 20 years. But when people are buying, they're replacing stuff they would buy at, whatever your super store is around your place. If they can replace those things and buy it and have it come to their home, then that means they're going to buy it on a regular basis. They're going to fall in love with it. They're going to get the great benefits of that product, and they're going to continually buy it every month, and they're not going to ever stop.
Right.
And on top of that, the company that I'm with, every time you share it with another person, then the Young Living sends you a thank you check. Thank you for sharing the goodness of Young Living products with other people. So that just generates a little side income for you, or just helps you pay for your product on a monthly basis. So, there's lots of ways. That the coolest thing is it doesn't require a huge monthly commitment. Okay. When I started, I had a group of following that trusted me because I had been studying health and nutrition for so long, that they knew if I had found something that I wasn't going to steer them wrong, that I was going to stick with them. And so But not everybody has that. And so what you can do is there's different ways that you can get started. And so not everybody has that group of people to start with that will generate that income right away. And so there's lots of ways that I've learned to be creative. That's another thing. I sing professionally. I'm a creative individual. So not only that with the singing, but I can get creative with the numbers and the plans and the ideas of how we can do these things. But my heart is really to create awareness that you can do anything. You can do anything in this life. And, you know, I've been there, done that. I've not lived a perfect life. A lot of us come on these types of things and we kind of present ourselves all put together and everything. And that's why I like to show those random videos, because it shows through authenticity. You know, like a regular day, a struggle for me. I mean, right now, if I really got vulnerable and talked about the stuff that's going on in my life right now with my children and my husband, and my dad just got diagnosed with cancer. I mean, There's stuff. There's a lot of stuff. But I know that it's happening for everybody. So there's no perfect person. So I like to show that realness, that vulnerability, and know that we're all vulnerable. We all have stuff going on, but we can choose to get out of bed and get moving into that right direction of where we want to go, what our dreams and goals are, or we can choose to let ourselves be defeated. And yeah, so I'm just choosing to be victorious.
And it shines through. It really does. It shines through. And that's what I love.
No, your friendship's amazing. And that's a story in and of itself of how we met.
Yeah.
Through a cousin that went to one of your programs, and she's like, Shelly, you got to meet this person. I think you would really resonate with her. And we did. So
yes. Yeah, that's right. Gypsy Soul Retreats.
Yeah.
Giving them a plug out there, Miss Mary, if you're watching. Yes. And that's in Michigan. She'll have that again in the fall. I'm not sure if I'll be there, but yes, it was amazing. Now that I think about it, that was so cool.
Yeah. Oh, the sun. Can you see the sun rising?
I see the sun. After this, I'm going to go outside and ground myself. I really am, because I love doing that. Oh, my gosh. This is so amazing. And just all the things that you do. So if anybody wants to order from you, they can go to that Young Living website right there that I have.
It's my personal website. The michelletrotman.com is my personal website. But seriously, if you threw my number up there, text me. That's the quickest way to get in touch with me. I will text you back. I love doing video chats. We can do a Facebook video chat or whatever. But the nice thing about Young Living is you don't have to order from me. You order right from the company. You just use my number and you have your own account, and you can do whatever you want, whenever you want with it. And they don't say, oh, you have to, there's no stipulations on ordering. So what I would like to do today too is offer any of the ladies that just need something. I would love to just gift you a roller ball of oil that I think would just be amazing to put on. Just the history and science of essential oils, if you know anything about them. I brought one out with me. It's backward, I think. It's called Peace and Calming, and it just smells amazing. But it'll just help you to bring that, that calm to your senses, and anyway, there's another oil that I have, but we can chat and I can figure out something that would work best for you. But just reach out to me and I'd be glad to.
Okay. Did you want me to throw your phone number up here?
Yeah. Well, I think I sent that to you, so it should be.
You might have, but I know it's in the bio. But I can throw it up here if you'd like me to, real quick.
Yeah, it's 248.
Okay.
701.
5935. 5935.
Yes. 701-5935. 248 area code. And I can't see very much because the sun is so bright. I'm just trying to keep my face in the square. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Thanks for doing this, and I hope I can watch the replay later because I've been in meetings all day long. So
I hope so. I hope so. Thank you so much. And her number, I will go ahead and write that down real quick and add that to her bio. Again, I'll have that bio ready with all the contact information for these awesome ladies ready a little bit later on today. So email me privately if you'd like that. I can email it on off to you. Awesome. That's just amazing. Michelle, thank you so very much for your time today. I really appreciate that.
And I just want to pour out a blessing to you and the ladies and everybody that's out there today, Lord. I just pray for total blessing and healing in their lives and moving them forward, Lord, and letting them know who you are if they don't know.
Amen.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, honey. Thank you so much for coming on. I appreciate it. You have a great rest of your day.
Yeah,
Bye.
you too. Bye.
All right. Well, this has just been, I shouldn't have worn makeup today. I've just like ugly cried here and there. So I have my next guest is Dana. Miss Dana is going to talk about Advocare. And thank you so much. And I'm going to pop her in. Hold on a second. You ready?
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
You're on. I'm doing good. We've had a little bit of time shifting there. So sorry about that. I'm glad you're on.
Oh, no, this kind of works out because I am in Houston, Texas today. I am originally from Georgia, and I earned a day of training, and we just wrapped up a little bit a while ago. So this has worked out great for me. So
yay!
Yes,
awesome!
Yes,
Yay!
and I cannot wait to watch the replay. I just want to thank you because of your burden for this, and just to help ladies and men to better themselves and make a difference for themselves, for their family, and for so
yes,
great.
It's super important. It really is.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much. Now, I read your bio. I keep teasing with the bios there. So go ahead and tell me a little bit about you and how did you get involved with Advocare?
Well, I am, like I said, I'm from Georgia, and I got into Advocare when I was struggling from a chronic disease, and that left me very depleted with energy and lots of other things. A friend gave me a Spark, which is one of our signature drinks, and it helps with mental focus because I struggled with some brain fog and definitely energy. So with just one Spark, it really cleared up my mind so that I could really think and and work. I was just having issues with work, and then I didn't have to take a 2-hour nap every afternoon. I would go home, come home from work, have to take literally a 2 to 3 hour nap, get up, eat dinner with my husband, thank goodness, would, have dinner for us. And I would get up and eat, and I would go back to bed. And after I found these products, my life, I have life again. I have 4 grandchildren that I absolutely adore, and I love to spend time with them. I have the energy to spend with them. I mean, one of them, we don't get to see 2 of them, but one of them is she'll be 2 this year. And, they run around everywhere. And, I wouldn't have had the energy had not Advocare been in my life. I know that. I am in remission, but due to chronic illness, it can come back at any time that it wants to. And so I took this opportunity to build a business helping others, and so that could also help my family and providing the supplements that I needed, but also a financial assistance. I am the main breadwinner in our family because my husband has chronic back pains, and he's unable to work. So when I'm not working, money's not coming in. And so we decided, this is something that we could do together And so that's what we're doing. And we are building a business for our family. It's completely willable to my kids, my grandkids, and I'm impacting lives. When I get a person, a customer, I don't like to call them customers because they're not customers, they're my friends, and say, "Oh my gosh, you have given me my life back." It touches my heart. So it is just fantastic. Advocare, they've been around for over 25 years, and they're a nutritional company. And, they have a science med board that puts the supplements together, and I don't have to worry about it because these are safe for our military, because you know how much they go through the testing and everything. The military,
wow,
the Olympic, the athletes. We have, a lot of our professional athletes are on these products, and then also in college, because they test for banned substance, and our products are safe for them to take. Matter of fact, one of our products, Rehydrate, Gatorade is banned from the sports, from a lot of the sports. People don't know that, but
I didn't know that.
The soccer league, they don't drink Gatorade because it's got a banned substance in it, and our products don't. Rehydrate, they can drink that, which has got the electrolytes in it, and that helps me every day because it has magnesium in it, which my body's depleted in that too. And so, that's a given for me every day. So,
oh my gosh. Wow, that is just, and I know you've shared, because I have Lyme, and you've shared some information with me, which I greatly appreciate. So I know if anybody is struggling with any chronic, especially Lyme, and you have people that are your clients or your friends that do have struggle with that too. So if you are interested, if you have it, this is Lyme Awareness Month. So if you have those struggles, by all means, please contact her. She is a wealth of information, as are all of our guests. But please go ahead and reach out to her so she could share more information to help you get on the road of healing.
Absolutely.
Which is so important, especially to run after those grandbabies or kids.
I know.
Yes.
We're just getting started. My oldest one, I have 3 children, and he doesn't have any kids yet. So we're just getting started. I got a whole bunch of them coming.
And they're so sweet to have. I didn't think that, at my age, I thought, I have friends that have had grandkids a lot younger than myself, but I'm thinking, you know what? I'm 48. There's no way I want to be a grandma at 48. But now I love it. I wouldn't change it for the world. It's amazing.
Yes. And they just smile at you. My 3-month-old grandson, you can tell he's saying, "I love you, Nana," because when he smiles at me.
Oh, that is so sweet. And I love, my favorite part is, they have a dirty diaper here.
Yes, exactly. They get a little fussy. Favorite. Here, Mom.
Yeah, exactly. Here.
Take them.
So what are some perks of being with the company as well?
Well, we have we've got a great compensation plan.
Okay.
We have a great rewards. I don't know. It is kind of rewards because we have a plan that helps new distributors, new people starting in the business, to get cash in their hands quickly.
Ooh.
And that, who couldn't use, an extra $100 to $500 in their hands by helping people? And, that's what we do. And once you become in different levels, it opens up to even more avenues of income. And it opens up to incentive trips. And let me tell you, these incentive trips, that they are first class.
Awesome.
Everything is completely paid for. And matter of fact, there's a group just got back that's high up in the company. They just went to Africa. I mean, to the safari. They got to, the lady that was talking this morning, she was saying that she said literally one of the best days of her life was riding in a hot air balloon over black rhinos charging.
Oh my gosh, that would be so cool.
Yes. And, Advocare, they pay for it, the whole thing. You
Wow.
don't pay for anything. So they have just great incentive trips. So it is a fantastic company to be involved in. I am so grateful that my friend reached out to me and got me involved, and first of all, got me healthier, and then also to start a business with a great company like this.
Wow. That is a great friend. Do you want to give her a shout out?
Yes. Her name's Deb Wagner. She is fantastic.
Deb Wagner, you're awesome.
Yes, she is. Very much so. Very much.
Awesome. And I forgot to ask the other ladies to do that, but that is so wonderful when you have that friend that sees your need and loves you enough to say, here, you need to do this.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes. Because she's always told me, she said, I see something until you see it in yourself, I see it. Wow. And so, that's just powerful when somebody can reach out to you and say, you can do this.
Right.
So.
Right.
And that's what you're doing. You are reaching out to these ladies, or there's gentlemen too, but I know the majority of them are probably ladies. So, but you're reaching out to them and saying, hey, here's an avenue. I believe in you and you can do it. So.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Because I've been there. I've been down that road. I get it. Yeah. I know how the frustration and the fear, definitely the fear that's all wrapped into this. Definitely.
Yeah. And,
oh my gosh.
On a personal note, me and my husband, we've been married this November. We've been married for 30 years, but it's not always been roses. And there was a lot of times that it was scary for me. Not necessarily on the physical, but just abuse in different ways. And I didn't know a way out, really. But thank goodness he got help that he needed. And, we are doing great. So.
Oh, awesome.
Like I said, we'll be celebrating our 30th anniversary in November. So.
Oh my gosh, that is amazing. That is amazing. And that's what I had to get over myself is I do know I'd say a small handful of folks that have endured abuse of some sort and some nature, and the partner actually had enough love and had enough to get help. And that's what's so important. If that person actually wants to better themselves and help and keep that relationship together, then there can honestly be recovery. And I think that's amazing. That is so awesome for him and for you. Wow.
Yes. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, that is amazing. What a great testimony. Thank you. Because I know there's some ladies here that would love to still continue that relationship. So that gives hope.
Yeah. And there is hope, but just like you said, the other person has to be willing to get the help.
Right.
And you can't make them.
No.
I didn't make my husband. It wasn't an ultimatum or anything like that. He had to, but there is hope.
There is. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Oh, I
Well,
like
thank
that.
you so
Give me
much.
the chills. Thank you. Thank you so much. So if anybody wants to contact you, they can go ahead. Can they Facebook you too, Dana Moore?
Yes, please. Yes.
Facebook her. Also, emails right there, telephone numbers right there, website information.
Yes.
Now, that is your telephone number. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay,
That's right.
good. I wanted to make sure. So that is her telephone number. You can contact her that way to find out more about the business. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. I really am. So please reach out to her, Facebook her. She's got some amazing stuff on her Facebook page as well. So follow her. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Thank you so very much for sharing. I appreciate that.
Thank you. Thank you so much for inviting me in.
Oh, you're welcome. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Enjoy this weather.
Oh, it's beautiful here. It is beautiful here. My husband said it's been storming at home, so I'm like, I'm looking at blue skies. I think I'm going to ride down to the beach and get my toes in the sand for a little bit.
Oh, now I'm jealous. Oh my goodness. Well, thank you so very much. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you.
You have a great day. Enjoy that water.
Okay, I will.
Bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right, my goodness. You know, I hope you've all laughed and cried and just have enjoyed the broadcast so far. I have a couple ladies that weren't able to get on. Tracy is still trying in vain. I am so sorry, Tracy. I will have to try maybe get her over here, or maybe to go to her place just so she can share her information. Again, she's with Family Heritage. I have Mira. That's with Color Street. She's unable to get on just right now. Again, we had some time issues, so she wasn't able to get on. She is with Color Street. She has got some amazing things, and she is on Facebook.com, My Graffiti Rules. So please check Mira out. And she was, you know, she's got the Graffiti Street is with nails, and what it is a dry application that you put on your nails. And so there's no wait time to go ahead and, you know, have you blowing on your nails? I've done that. Put them under cold water. You know, if you put it under cold water and the water stream is too hard, you'll get streaks on your nails. You won't have that problem with this Color Street product. So please, Amira, she can be contacted again on My Graffiti Rules on Facebook, or let's see, www.nailingyourlife.com. I might even have her information here. Let's see if I do. Then you don't have to hear me ramble on about that. I might have her here somewhere. Yes, there you go. So if you go ahead and go on to that, you'll be able to get in contact with her and talk to her about that. And she'll be able to fill you in. Or if you want to get on her team, she'll be able to give you information about the perks and what you can expect, commissions and so on, or just get great product. She's got some neat products on there. I see on her Facebook page how she has just these neat nails and even fashion type things. She'll put like these little shirts and sweaters and clothes, shoes all together with a featured nail. And I have the gardener's manicure. Since being on the farm here, I can't keep polish on, but I'm going to try her stuff because from what I hear, it's amazing and works very well. And even through my trip to the garden, it should last pretty long. So I'm pretty excited about trying that sometime soon. So again, that's Mira, try hers. Again, Angie couldn't be here. She is with Avon. I don't know if I have Angie's information up here. I'm not quite sure if I do, but I will have that in the bio. So please contact me privately on this page to get that bio. And what I mean by bio, it's basically the contact information. Again, it's going to say side gigs to earn extra cash. I'll send that in a PDF to you. I labeled it that just so if there are prying eyes in your home, and you are maybe in a frantic situation where you don't want your partner to know that you're saving money to leave, or whatever it is you're going to do, or just saving money in general. That's very important. So this is not going to say anything about abuse at all. It just says side gigs to make extra cash. Are you looking for ideas how to create extra income or to create income? Check out the information of these successful business owners. So there's nothing in there. So please don't be frightened to pick up this PDF. It's for free. There's no charge. If you join my Facebook group, which is here on this page on Hope When There Was None, it's a Hope When There Was None group. It's a closed group. There's support there. I do a lot more self-care information, because that is so vital and important in our healing, in recovering. And if you're still in a situation with your abuser, it's so vitally important to start that self-care right now before you leave, to know that there's going to be some hard times. Again, the 2-year crazies, if you didn't hear me talk about the 2-year crazies, that's a period of time that you are waiting, or excuse me, healing, that you just left your partner. Maybe it's not abusive. Maybe you just got a divorce or separation, just a regular person that's not abusive. But you might go a little crazy. You might go a little wild. So you are just waiting and healing. So again, the group is there for you. The PDF will be there for you if you email me privately. And I am waiting for my next lovely person to come on, Kim. And bear with me a moment. I am just waiting for her to pop on over. She'll come on by. And so if you see me down here looking down, I'm not trying to be rude during any of my people here. I have got, first of all, my cheat sheets. So that's the thing that I'm going to PDF a little bit later on. So I've got that, and I'm looking at that, overviewing it. And also I have my time slots looking down here, and I'm checking people off. We had some time issues, so I had to kind of quickly do the math in my head and say, okay, I'm hopping onto Facebook to message them and say, okay, this is what your time is going to be. It's been changed. So it's been a kind of an interesting shift to do that back and forth. This is my first time doing something like this, and just a big shout out to StreamYard, because this has been amazing for me to be able to do this type of interview with my guests. And I love this. I really do. So I am just waiting for Miss Kimberly to pop on over. And she is not only a busy wife and mom, but she's also a hypnotist counselor too. It sounds kind of fun, you know. She's from New Jersey. She should be popping in very soon. And she should be coming on any minute. We're waiting on her, but she is with HempWorks. She does have an offer. Let me see. Let me get her banner up here. Bear with me a moment. She does have some great offers too. She is offering, I don't have it all on here, but she does have free samples, free business opportunity tour. If you want to order at this that I have right here, this hemp, oh, you can't, I'm pointing, https://www.hempworks.com there, /Kim, and then her last name. She does say that if you want to order, you can go ahead and order there. She does have the email address as well. You can contact her there. She has a Facebook group too for a healthier life with CBD. So you can find that on Facebook. It's healthier/life-CBD. So, and there's more numbers with that, a bunch of numbers with that. I will share that in the biography that I have, the contact information I have with these ladies. So hold on a second. Let me message her back. All right, just let her know that we're waiting to have her on. And I really appreciate the time. It's a beautiful day out here. It's been raining cats and dogs the last week, and I know we're expecting rain again, and I'm in the Midwest in Indiana. So none of us are looking forward to more rain, but we do need it. It's so vital and important for our crops, for our flowers, plants, herbs, and so on for our animals even. We do a lot of rain collecting on our place right now. We use that for our animals. So it's very important that we have that. And Kim's going to be right back. She'll be right on soon. So yeah, that rain's very important. But of course, prayers out to those people that are having flooding or that have had devastating tornadoes. And I just heard about that recently. I don't follow a lot of news, but I did hear that. So my heart and prayers go out to those folks that have lost somebody. I am waiting for Miss Kimberly. She'll be on in a second. honestly, she'll be on in a second. So also, I don't know, I hope that you've gotten something out of all of this. You come away with some great inspiration and some awesome business ideas to start. Now, I have Kimberly on. Here you come, lady.
Hey.
Hi.
Hi. Thank you.
Hi. Thank you. I love your background.
Oh, thank you.
That is so cool.
I got it at IKEA if anybody wants one.
Awesome.
I didn't know how they were going to ship it because, you know, IKEA, you have to put everything together. And it just came in this long tube. And I was like, okay. And I opened it up and I had to put everything, the frame together and everything, but it worked.
Oh, it looks amazing. I kind of just want to go through that.
Yeah, right? Like, cool.
How cool. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Well, as I mentioned, I already mentioned your website and so on. And I don't have everything on here because it won't let me put too much on here, but I got the main crux of it. So tell me, again, I've given them some hints that you are a hypnotist counselor from New Jersey. You're a mom. You are busy, girl. My goodness. So I appreciate your time that you're taking with me today in your busy day. So thank you so very much.
Oh, thank you for inviting me. I'm so happy to be here.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for volunteering. This is awesome. Yeah. So tell me, how did you get involved with HempWorks?
Well, you know what it is? I always just love taking the natural solution to health. That's always just the first step. It's the best step. And that's why I eventually got into hypnosis, because again, it is just, you're not taking medications, you're just treating things naturally. So, but I also love essential oils and all that kind of stuff. So when everything started happening with the CBD oil, of course I was interested. And I first saw HempWorks a year ago and I could kick myself because I didn't do it then. It's all right. I'm grateful that I did it now. I started about 2 months ago. And I am just so excited because, you know what, the products work. And that's the best part of it. And if you can treat something, or if you can improve your health naturally, then that's the best way to start.
Yes.
Right?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. That's all of my guests are walking billboards for the products because they use them and they know they work.
Right. And what's so amazing about HempWorks is, first of all, hemp it's legal. So CBD oil is legal in all 50 states, which is fantastic. And HempWorks, their farms are right in Kentucky. So it's sourced from hemp grown right here in the United States. And it's non-GMO and it's organic and there's no pesticides and there's no fillers. And I've used other CBD oils, and they were okay. They were fine. But once I tried this one, I was like, oh my gosh, this is how it's supposed to feel. It was just so different.
Wow.
Yeah. And there's only 2 ingredients.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's just the hemp oil and the CBD extract. And then if you pick a flavored one, then it will have a natural flavoring like cinnamon or peppermint. That's it.
Oh, why would you add anything else? That makes no sense.
Exactly. And everything is third-party tested and all the lab reports are available so you can see exactly what you're getting. And it's the highest quality CBD oil you can get.
Awesome. Now what, and I probably heard just about everything about CBD oil, but what is it good for? I know pain, but what else?
I can't mention things because you have to always speak compliantly.
Sure.
But it really works it will just improve your health mentally and physically. So whatever issue someone is having, definitely try it.
Okay. And
you just start with a few drops. And what's so great about it is you just adjust. Oh, I don't even know what that is. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can see you. You're like flashing. It's kind of.
Don't know what that is. But anyway, it's great because you just adjust it yourself based on your needs.
Okay.
And it's safe and it's non-toxic. So if you start with a few drops, and if that works for you, fine. If not, adjust it a little bit, and you'll find that sweet spot that works for the issue that you have. Mm-hmm. And there you go. And it also works for pets too, which is amazing.
Really? Oh,
yeah.
Wow. So you just put that in their water, or do you just?
They actually, besides the CBD oil itself, they have infused products. There's bath bombs, there's skincare, there's pet treats, and actual oils specifically for the pets.
Oh, how neat.
Yes, yes. So that's pretty amazing.
Yeah,
And
I've never heard of it in a bath bomb. That's cool.
I know. Yeah, that's brand new. That's a fantastic Mother's Day gift. Also.
Yes.
Right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, that is pretty cool.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. So what are some perks of joining the company?
All right. Well, for me, it's I wanted to, I'm busy, okay? But I just love this natural stuff. So I had to do it. And the thing that got me into it is, first of all, the product itself, because it's amazing, but also I've never seen a back office like this. It's 90% automated. So they do all this follow-up for you through emails and marketing, and it's so unbelievable. And people can order free samples, and I send them a link, the company handles it, and then sends them emails. So I can follow up myself, but the company does all of this for me. I don't have time to pack up samples to send to people.
Oh, that is so cool.
I know, right? And then everything, and so people, they try the samples, they love it, and they order it. And everything has a 60-day money-back guarantee, which is amazing. And someone in my upline just posted that last month she had 312 people place orders and not one single return.
That is amazing.
So that is incredible. And also, people have all different reasons. People want to supplement their income. They might want to replace their income. And that's what I want to do. I want to retire my husband because he has a construction company, and he is beat up. His body's just beat up now. And he comes home tired and dirty and in pain. I can't take it anymore. And I want this for him. So plus I have 2 kids that are going to be going to college, and we want to buy a new house. So I have a lot of things that I want.
Sure.
And I only started 2 months ago, but I didn't actually start doing anything with it until about 1 month ago.
Okay.
Because I just wanted to secure my spot, because this thing is moving so quickly. And I wanted to make sure I secured my position in the company, which I did. And every single week my check is going up, and we get paid weekly.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so that's lots of fun. Thursday is the day.
That seems to be a lot. I chatted with some of the other ladies too.
Yeah.
It seems to be the big payday.
Right. And the other thing that's so great about it too is that we have so much training and support. And I've never seen that. I've tried other things before, other multi-level network marketing companies, and none of them had this level of training or support.
Wow. That's a lot.
Yes, and we all, everyone actually does help each other to succeed, which is amazing. Even people who are in different lines, different uplines, everyone helps each other. And I've never seen that before.
And that makes such a difference.
It does.
Yes.
And people will say, oh, look, I posted this the other day and I got so much engagement on it. Here, take it, use it yourself.
Nice.
So it's like everything you need is right there for you. And it's fun, and you can definitely fit it into your schedule, because you can adjust it to whatever your schedule is. But if you have a little bit of time one week, that's fine. And if you have more another week, it's whatever. It's completely flexible based on your needs.
And that's what's nice.
That's what's nice. Because, life is crazy. It changes.
Yes.
Yeah, sometimes you might, not have time for a few weeks. So,
all right.
But the thing is still building and going on underneath you anyway, no matter what you do. You can't stop it.
That's true. And it sounds like it's made such a big difference for you. That really is awesome.
Yes.
And again, as I told the other ladies, you are your best billboard. You are that product because you're using it. And that helps. It helps sell that product too. If you can actually vouch for it and say, hey, I'm using this, and look what it's done for me.
Right. Because I can tell you, I am at the peak level of stress that I've ever been in my life right now with getting my house on the market and buying another one. And it might be a situation where I have 2 at once. I don't know what's going to happen, but I've been taking the CBD oil every day. I am so calm and I am so focused and I am motivated. And I am painting, I am scrubbing, I am packing, but I have no pain in my body. I feel really good. I can't even tell you. I don't think I would be feeling like this without it. I know I wouldn't be. So.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And, every time that, even just talking about moving and selling a house just makes me cringe inside.
I know.
This is going to be my forever home. You know, I'm never going to do this again. And, you know, I'm not planning on it, but things happen. Oh my gosh. So if anybody wants to get in touch with you about the product, they can go ahead and go to your website, email you, or also I'm telling everybody they can probably friend you if that's okay, Kimberly.
Oh, absolutely. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And there's links for, I can give them the link for a free sample. And then also for the business tour, there's a free business tour that you can take, and so you can get in behind the scenes and see what that back office looks like, because that is incredible, that back office.
And yeah, when I read your bio, it's like, that is so cool. That sounds really neat to see. And because some companies, they do allow you to go in, you know, you have to physically go. So it's kind of neat that they have a virtual tour. That sounds like a lot of fun.
It really, really is. And that's what sold me on it, that back office, because I've seen other people. I mean, there's a lot of other CBD oil companies, and these poor people are making up samples themselves and mailing them out. I don't have time for that. I don't want to do that.
Right.
This company sends you this beautiful sample kit. There's a week's worth of CBD oil and then 3 other products.
Oh, nice.
And and it's a beautiful packaging, and you get all this information on it. And then what the company does, which is so fantastic, is once somebody orders samples, they just send them emails and say, hey, you know, how you doing? And so they follow up with them. And then, of course, we follow up with people also, but the company does it. And it's easy. It makes it doable.
Yes. And so again, you don't have to keep inventory there, so that helps. They just order it from the company directly. Amazing.
Yeah.
I love that.
You can run the whole thing from your computer, your phone. You don't have to have those parties, because I've done other things where there's so much instruction, but this is not. It's like I said, you start with, you know, a few drops in the morning, in the evening, and people just adjust it up or down to what they need. So it's not all this hand holding with other products that I've had to sell with network marketing, and that was just too difficult. I didn't have the time for that, and there's no dragging of things. Nobody likes that.
No. I don't have time for that.
I don't have time for that. And the other thing too, one more thing is, HempWorks was voted the #1. It was the fastest growing network marketing company in the cannabis industry.
Wow.
In 2018.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's huge.
Yeah, so jump on board then. This sounds like it's the hottest company around. Wow.
Yes.
That is amazing.
Absolutely.
Oh my gosh. Wow, this is just phenomenal. You just blow my mind. I'm still on the bath bombs. I didn't know. Doesn't take much, so awesome.
I hear I haven't ordered them yet either, but I hear they are so relaxing. You get 4 big, beautiful ones, all different scents. So, yeah.
Oh, that sounds lovely. I do a lot of Epsom salt bath. I have the Lyme disease, so I usually do a ton of Epsom salt. I could probably go through, like, I get the big, huge bags, and in a week, I'll go through almost. I think I'll have maybe a quarter of that bag left by the end of the week. So I go through quite a bit of Epsom salts, I'm afraid. Yeah. Oh my gosh, but that would be fun, a bath bomb.
Yeah, but you know what, too? Even if you, with Epsom salts, you can just take the CBD oil and put several drops in the Epsom salt and use it like that.
Neato.
You don't even have to get the bath bombs. You can just do it with Epsom salts.
Oh, that would be cool.
I know, right?
Oh, yes. You just blew my mind. Thank you. Wow. Well, thank you so very much for coming on. Oh my goodness. So please give her a shout out. Contact her for this amazing product to find out more about how you can join her team, or just order her phenomenal products because they sound really cool. So just give her a shout. There's her information right there, right down there. And Facebook her as well. I will work on that PDF again for our contact information, so you can go ahead and contact these ladies, find out more information about them as well. They have some amazing stories that are in here, jam-packed. So Kim, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it.
Oh, thank you.
I hope you have a great rest of your day.
You too.
Thank you so much.
Thanks. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.
I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right. Well, we are wrapping this up. We had a few people that were unable to come on, I'm afraid. Again, Tracy girl, I know you're trying. This lady is trying so hard to come on. And Tracy is with Family Heritage. She's an amazing friend. She lives really close, and she's had so many struggles, and I've seen her with this company that she's in with Family Heritage Insurance. She loves it. She has got such passion for helping other families, helping other people to just create a better life for themselves. And not only that, if you don't need insurance and you just want to be a representative, she can show you how to do that and earn extra income. And I know this is why this is here. All of us can earn that extra income. She could teach you and talk to you, even if you're in a different state. She could tell you what you need to learn. And so you can do this and make some money of your own. Tracy's information right there. Please give her a call. She is also on Facebook. Let me go ahead and throw her last name up there. So bear with me a second. And this was kind of fun. This was something different in any boo-boos, any different snafus, because I had a time and just things come up, things happen. So our time went kind of wonky. So thank you, all of you ladies. And here's Tracy's information right here. Friend her on Facebook, please. She is dynamite. She has been trying in vain for over an hour and a half to try and pop in. And I'm sorry. So I really want to get her information out there. So please reach out to Tracy. No matter where you are, reach out to this lady. She's phenomenal. She'll give you whatever she can to help you, or whatever she can to also to get you on her team, to teach you what she knows and how to make that great income. That's so vital and so important, especially if you're in this volatile situation, or if you just need to make a few dollars. Give Tracy a call. Her number is right there on the screen. Give her a call right now. I know she's probably working. I don't know if she's given up on trying to come on, but give her a shout, really and truly and honestly. Just an awesome lady. And I will have this paperwork ready. Again, it's going to come as a PDF. You can print it out. It's going to say side gigs to make extra cash. There is nothing hidden in it about abuse. Again, this is so important for me to share with you, that I want to make sure that you don't get caught, that you have nothing to fear by downloading this PDF that I'll have available for you a little bit later on today. So thank you. If you've stayed with me for the whole thing, this will be replayed. Do me a favor to help out someone else, even again, if they need to earn extra money for the upcoming holidays that are later this year, or just now. We have so many folks, as someone mentioned, so many businesses closing. Most of us need another source of income. Please do me a favor and share this. Share the wealth. If you know of somebody that is a small business that's in your area, I have Darlene Pileski. She's an antique dealer. She's at Jasper Junction, which is in Rensselaer, in my area, in Rensselaer, Indiana, which is in my area. I have my sister Amanda Carvelli. She does awesome. She's with Crafty Cow, I'm not going to be able to say this, Crafty Cow Custom Creations. And she does, and Amanda Carvelli, she does make a lot of advertising items, printing, shirts, and so on and so on. There's my cousin Victoria Artega. She has, and I can't remember, I'm sorry, Victoria, your information off the top of my head there. There's Jenny. She has another one of my friends. She's with the hippie housewife. She does, I call her pink hair. She does jewelry. You know what? Why I'm mentioning this is I'm hoping that this is clicking in on you, that you have a great tribe of your own. I have Yvonne, that she does Made in Morocco. She does housekeeping, house cleaning. What I'm trying to get at is there's so many amazing people here on your own tribe that have small businesses. Even if you don't buy from them, do them a big favor. Share their information. I have Jimmy. Jimmy has Jimmy's Shuck and Pearl parties. And oh gosh, there's so many other people out there I'd like to give a shout out to. There's just so many creative people. And these ladies aren't doing what the other ladies are, but it's still small business. You can still support them. Again, even if you don't buy from them, just give them a shout out, send information that Stacy has from Thrive onto your page there. Maybe you don't need it, but maybe somebody else does. Maybe Michelle from Young Living has a product that you really love, so you want to give her a shout out on your page. Or maybe whoever your friends are doing something similar. Let's unite. Let's just uplift each other and share. Again, you don't have to buy their products. You don't have to buy the pretty little jewelry that people make or the crafty items that they make, but it's all about community. It's all about sharing, and we're all in this together. We really are. This is just, it's not necessarily just because I want to be a Christian thing. It's just being a good person. Give it back, help another person out. It's just share the love. I know that sounds kind of lame, but really and honestly, just give back. You will see just amazing things happen to you when you start giving a little gratitude out to your friends and just saying, you know what, I know she's got this going on. She's got this fundraiser or this GoFundMe or something. Just share it. Even if you don't contribute to that, it gives so much happiness to those people that are doing that small business, that are doing those fundraisers, that are selling those cookies, Girl Scout cookies, or that popcorn for the Scouts. Just share it. You never know who can use that information. Just like, and I'm going to get in my soapbox here, just like this page. You don't know who you're going to impact. There's somebody right now that's watching this video that's been impacted by abuse of some sort or bullying. Maybe they're going through a divorce, separation. Maybe they have a wounded heart from a loss of a parent, a friend, a partner, their fur baby, whatever it is. That's what this website's about. This page here, Hope When There Was None. It's not just about me sharing my story, but it's a community where we can all come together if you've had some sort of trauma impact in your life, and we can share. I have a group for it. You could just visit the page. You can email me privately if you don't feel comfortable with joining the page, because I know some people might have to worry about their history and what they're looking at. Email me privately. If you're in the area of Northwest Indiana, I will meet you for coffee. We can talk. We can talk about the weather. We don't have to talk about your situation, about your loss, or about your abuse, or whatever it is that's going on, the breakup, whatever it is that's impacting your life. And it's not just about, again, me sharing my story. I just want to be able to help other people. And doing that is just sometimes just listening, just being there, holding a hand, buying a cup of coffee, doing some laughs, maybe playing a card game. If you come on over, you come by, see my chickens and Dan the Wonder Goat. My journey, again, is eventually to have our property here be more of a healing sanctuary for others, to find the release and the relief that I did. And I just want to share that with everybody that I can, because there can be a new start. No matter what path of life that you're in, there can be uplifting moments. As you've heard from these ladies that shared their stories, they are just so inspirational. If you heard them, they went through struggles. It might not be what you're doing and dealing with right now, but they've had those struggles. They've had those times of darkness. You're not alone. You are not alone. And I know it seems dark, and I know it seems really gloomy right now, but please know you have a community of people. They might be strangers, but they will be here. They will listen. And if any of those stories that you heard today just resonated with you, even if it's not about their products, maybe it's something, health issues they had, maybe it's some kind of traumatic incident that happened, such as my sister Ashley. If that story resonated with you, then this, and it just spoke to your heart, this is what this is about. Sharing your story, sharing their story. So share this today. I'd really appreciate it. I know it's long, and thank you so very much for staying with me. I'm going to sign off now. I love you. Thank you for all the love. Signing off, Melinda from Hope When There Was None. Thank you. Bye.